something horrible.
Yeah,
Alright.
the almost first thing on there is do something horrible.
I'm gonna say something horrible. Here I
No,
go.
no, not yet.
And
Wait,
it's
we
okay.
have to give them a. There needs
This
to
is
be a
horrible,
buffer
look out!
from the beginning of the episode to the horrible things we say.
It's okay, I did it before, while I was muted, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Call of Cthulhu. It's gonna sound a little weird. I'm on an old computer with a weird mic because my other one fell down a flight of stairs into a pool of water. So
Drop it in a dog bowl.
listen, be quiet about the truth of what happened.
His parents asked him, and they're like, "Nick, what are you doing?" He's like, "I want to hear the dog."
I have no excuse. So Call of Cthulhu.
Is it now?
Last time on Call of Cthulhu, the Orient Express was defeated in dramatic fashion by God Percent. And now, we're going on to the next campaign. The name of which appeared slightly before this in the video, because I got that intro made. It's called Tatters of the King.
Oh my!
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ooh, what was that?
Arple microwaved his phone.
I mean,
Arple.
would you not?
It's
It
been
was
destroyed. It's dead.
good.
Okay,
It's not
good.
the best.
I dropped my phone down a flight of stairs into a pool.
Shut the fuck up.
Got him.
Right into the dog bowl.
Right into the dog pool.
Right into the
Could've
dog
screwed the
pool.
pooch on that
That's a
one.
big dog that needs a
The dog
full-size
pool is
dog.
my favorite lane to take on the highway when I'm trying to get to the city.
You can only drive there if you have a dog.
Yeah, exactly. It's the dog pool lane. Where last we left off, our intrepid heroes, those who survived, scattered to the four winds and went about to do their own thing. Safe from the Turks, having saved the world somewhat, and trying to cling on to what remained of their sanity. We now do a time skip from February 1927 to October of 1929. Point of order. The Great Depression began in October of 1929, so we're cutting it close.
Oh god,
It's gonna happen soon. So, where we pick up, I'm going to ask people what's going on in their lives on October in early October 1929. Felix, what's happening in your life in early October 1929?
You cough.
Felix has gone to therapy. Get rid of some of that insanity.
Yes,
Some of it.
a little bit.
Felix is running a successful restaurant business called the Texican, a Tex-Mexican restaurant.
In honor.
His mascot is a vaguely racist Mexican mouse with a sombrero.
Of course.
He's also started writing a series of novels based loosely on the adventures they went on.
And what's the title of this series?
The,
Putting you on the spot.
the Brotherhood of Brothers presents Tales of Mystery.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Very good. No one will ever know that was actually what you called yourselves.
Oh man.
That you had the gall and the ball
Oh
to call
god.
yourselves the Brotherhood of the Brothers.
Or the sisterhood of the travel.
Where's this restaurant business located?
Up and down the East Coast.
Oh, it's a chain.
My god.
Yeah.
Felix
A
is
hero.
doing it. I mean, he's got the money to do it. He's still got that fucking money left over from Frank's massive estate.
Mhm.
All right, Felix is doing good for himself. But what's happening with Anker and Hans?
Well, after getting therapy, Anker
They're all gonna
replenished
start
some-
with that.
Anker, repurchased a couple of firearms for sport, and set about constructing some works of art based on the horrific experiences that he did and watched
Some real Pikmin's
happen
model
in
shit.
front of him on the Orient Express.
That sounds horrifying and bleak, but great.
Hans, after some therapy, has he's still living with Anker somewhere on the eastern coast of the United States. He has tried to return to his life as a performing acrobat, and he's had success with it. In fact, after the therapy, he's had more clarity than before, but something about, well, what happened might leave him with a bit of unease. And he doesn't feel like he's quite settled back in yet, and he keeps on finding himself doing stuff like training with rifles with Anker. Like, feels like maybe I should be ready for things like that again. He's just trying to coast, but failing.
How does he do at the circus when they have like the tigers jump through burning hoops?
He, using his, he has actually quite the renown, given that his father's name and that kind of thing. So, and with the money he has with Anker and what he's done, he is always putting himself in situations where he can either avoid or get rid of open flames in the show.
He smites all open flames.
After the first couple times, there were a few nasty accidents and occurrences that are best left undescribed and very embarrassing.
Well, at least he's doing a little bit better than catatonic at the end of Orient Express.
That took a while. And a lot of money.
But what is happening in the life of 20-year-old
My God.
Bronson Macker?
Therapy.
Therapy!
Then after that, well, he had to redo his junior year because, well, he wasn't there. Went a little horror adventure there, so he did that. But then he also graduated high school. It was very, very good. After that, he's been thinking of whether to go to college or not. But for now, he's been just being the mail boy because it keeps him sane, it makes him happy, you know.
Do you
But
think?
he's got
Do you
many futures to think of.
think Daddy Macker is willing to pay for college? All $20 of it?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But by God, he's got to try.
He's got to try.
You could just sell some stuff from Longbone's house.
Listen, he's seen them college boys, how nice they dress up, alright? Like,
You want
He
the
has-
Letterman jacket?
he has to be there.
He needs to be Chad American.
He wants to be so bad.
He's
but the
gonna go to.
window is
I mean,
closing.
you've got you know some people at fucking the Miskatonic. Go there.
Bronson
Good
can't be Chad American. No one can replace Chad American.
That's true. He's still in
Yes.
college. He's just repeating the same years over and over.
A fucking
God.
7th year senior.
Yeah. It's really, really quite miserable, actually.
But he's got the look, and that's all that matters.
He's got the words.
But I
he's
mean,
got-
it's great for the
Stop.
artsy, dude.
yeah.
Rest in peace, Chad American. He's dead.
No, he's alive.
He's dead.
The guy who's dead is fucking Anthony Flinders.
I'm aware that he survived the actual journey we did, but he's dead.
Okay. Longhorn went back and killed him. In one of the times in between missions.
Longhorn fucking hated that kid. It was
He didn't like him.
strange.
They were not friends. Okay. So, as all of you are sort of living your lives, you know? Having a good time. Running the Texican. Doing gun stuff, creating art. Doing flips and also gun stuff. Being a male boy. Something changes for everybody. You all die. Oh,
man.
I forgot
I'm
to
fine with that.
I forgot to do this. Because Bronson is 20. We gotta do away
Oh no!
with this image here
He deleted
Oh.
the pretty boy?
Pretty boy no more.
and advance him
His makeup, no!
It stays.
to.
Oh god. They're gonna have to like shift it around.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Chad America.
20-year-old
shit.
Bronson Macker.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
He developed
Oh,
so
fuck,
much
he's
in
hot.
2 years.
Yeah, damn near 3 at this point.
Puberty hit him at 18.
Puberty hit
it's
him
those
hard.
Macker genes.
Oh my.
Powerful.
What's that image?
No,
I can
stop.
see it.
Oh yeah, hold on a second.
Yep, I still got it.
God damn.
Hold up.
That's the wrong one.
What are you doing? Oh, no.
Post the real one.
I'm waiting for him to line it up.
Oh.
I don't think you can.
I think you have to move.
Oh, there you go.
go.
Okay.
No, he's got his hair over his eye a little bit. It's cute.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's shy, he's emo.
That's a
He's
new
so-
style.
Can you mirror it?
It was the fashion at the
Can I
time.
mirror it?
Thank you. Bless you.
Oh god,
This is horrid.
God,
Oh, that
chin.
looks worse. I'm going back.
he's working the new style. The hair covering the eye.
There we go. So
Yeah, it's going
we've
to
got
the
a
emo
new and
phase.
improved Bronson Macker. He's got a square jaw. He's got a shorter do. And this is an image. This is still an image of Kirk Douglas. So this is how he aged. So this is all very accurate.
I had to re-roll my luck and whatnot.
Yeah, because
Oh.
he aged up to 20, so he had to do a bunch of like aging improvement shit.
All my stats and whatnot.
it's pretty wild.
It's nice,
Oh,
dude.
it's
Fucking wacky.
I had my damage bonus is 0 now instead of -1.
Hey,
He
I went up
bulked
a
up.
whole HP.
damn,
bulked up.
man.
My size is 50.
What is your HP now?
It's 11 now.
Holy
Oh.
shit, you are
Mhm,
huge.
He's so tough and huge.
Absolute.
Absolutely
big boy.
pathetic.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, Hans's HP is 9.
Same with Anker.
Obsolete units.
What is your size? It's 50. Damn. Damn, Bronson.
Right there in the middle.
Bronson's
man.
bulking up.
He's 10 points bigger than the absolute minimum. Hans is the absolute minimum.
Chad
Oh
American's still
man,
there.
I'm only 5 bigger than you.
Damn. Hans is he's frail and live.
Consider getting build in this game is difficult.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. You
Can't
start
wait
to
for
fucking pile on the shit.
Only 4 years from 40, you start getting some attractions to physical skills. Oh boy. But appearance will never go down.
Each of you, former brothers of the Brotherhood, receive something in the mail
Is it a cake?
on the
I'm a
same
nutcracker.
day,
My
early in
goodness.
October.
October.
Felix, you find this in your corporate office of the Texican. seemingly just laid on your desk. Bronson, you're looking through your mail one day, and you find one addressed to you.
To me?
And you're like, what? Anker and Hans, you each receive a letter posted at the same time through the door, through the little mail slot. Just they both drop through with your names on the envelopes. You open the door and nobody's there.
Oh, the fast mailman.
It was Bronson. No. It was him.
Let's open these simultaneously, okay, Anka, like we always do.
I'll open it simultaneously as well.
On the count of 3.
1, 2,
3, 3.
fuck.
Fuck! Oh no! We ruined our family tradition!
Both of you take 20 points of sanity damage.
My language German is 45 and I forgot how to count to 3.
Just, it's all,
Invoking the Blessed One really took a toll on my mind.
I was gonna say Du hast, but that's not the one where they count. It's a Son? Is that the Ramstein one where they count?
You're thinking of the Hi Puffy on Me Yumi show.
I am not. I am not.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
guarantee that I'm not thinking of that.
Ich liebe cards. Oh, so funny.
Shut the fuck up. All of you open these and you discover it's a playbill for a play.
Oh, how mysterious.
I'm having flashbacks to the glorious fire.
Oh god, oh fuck.
What did you say?
It says, first time on any stage, Carcosa, or The Queen and the Stranger, being a fantasy in 2 acts, adapted from the French and staged by Talbot Estes. Now this is funny. The Scala, on Charlotte Street, London West 1. Now if you'll remember, Teatro de Scala in
Yes.
Italy was the one. That's just a fortuitous coincidence. These are different campaigns.
It's not a coincidence to our characters then.
No, it isn't.
Oh god.
You immediately recognize that.
We have to go,
17th
Hans.
October to 2nd November, 1929. 9 p.m. Monday to Saturday, inclusive matinees at 2 p.m. Wednesday and Saturday. Admission, British money.
Nice.
Pound sterling.
And here is the picture of it. Pretend that says 1929. I skipped it ahead an extra year.
I like it.
This is very weird.
And you're like, why did we get this? None of us are even in Britain. None of us are even on that side of the pond. But all of you feel a strange compulsion. You see these words and you're like, these mean something to me. You don't know what, but it's something deep in the back of your mind. Something forgotten. Something almost ancestral.
Ants.
And you don't know why. You don't know how. But you feel this unbelievable, overwhelming compulsion that you must go. Every time you put the playbill down, you pick it back up again. Every time you go off to do something else, your mind starts drifting back. And you keep mouthing these words. Carcosa. The Queen and the Stranger. Carcosa. You can't get it out of your mind, and you realize the only way that you're going to lift this burden from your chest is to attend.
Well, okay, I guess.
Time to pack our bags.
Hans, I am here. It's me, Hans. Hello,
We will go.
Anker. Where is my my snowman underwear?
Did you check your dresser?
Oh, I am so sorry. Thank you, Anker.
No
Let's see.
problem.
Oh, there they are. Oh, and I found one of your guns. Why is this in here?
Oh well.
Always
That's
gotta have,
dangerous.
gotta have it at the ready.
How did it fit in there?
Well, it's a pretty big door.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
You keep your snowman underwear in a big drawer?
Yes, by itself. That's special.
Okay.
Got a lot of room
That's
for
a-
it. It's special. It's-
Did you put the gun in there to defend it then?
I might have done that in some sort of fugue state. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You put the gun in the underwear so they know you're packing.
Oh, that's a good one. Who said that? What? Oh, okay. I think I am still insane. Let's go.
And so we go.
Felix, do you go?
Uh-huh. Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. Of course I'm...
Of course he's going.
Of
And
course.
Bronson.
I go to my dad and I tell him, Dad.
What? Bronson!
Hi, Dad.
Should you be delivering the mail right now?
Well, you're right.
Are all
but,
these beautiful blue-eyed Norwegians going to get their mail if you don't give it to them?
I'm gonna have to take a vacation. You know,
You smell white. What?
I've been working for some time now, and I think I need to take a vacation. Please, Dad. It's only going to be for a bit.
I didn't
just-
take a vacation until I was 45!
Uh.
And even then it was one day to conceive you! And then I went right back to work!
But, Dad, if I take a vacation, I'll work double hard. That's how it works, you know? So I was thinking of going to Europe again.
Bronson! You stay
Yes?
away from those goddamn dirty foreigners. What did I tell you?
There's a lot of, I'll stay away from them. But,
No, I mean by staying here!
what do you mean?
I can't put you in that kind of danger again. What if they
What?
made you shuck and jive or something?
Come on, Dad. I'm the big 2-0 now. I can handle this, okay?
When I was 20, I worked 4 jobs and had 9 kids.
Jesus. Wait, what?
He stares off into the distance for a long moment.
Wait, hold on. But I'm the only kid in this.
He stares off into the distance further. He turns, he claps his hand on your shoulder, he's like, Bronson, you're a man now, and your father can't always tell you what to do. Because you're a
That's right.
man.
I am a man. Look at these shoulders now.
They're firm. They're firmer than they used to be. You're not a limp dick little faggot anymore.
Yeah, that's the way to put it, Dad. Thanks.
So here's what I say, Bronson. You go out there. You show these goddamn dirty Spaniards and fucking Italians. You show them what it means to be a white American.
Definitely, Dad. I'll be
And if
sure
they get
to
too
spread-
close, you shoot them in the knees.
Um,
Not the head, because then they'll die. You want them in pain.
Dad, I don't think I should be going around. Yep, okay, yeah, you're right, no, you're right,
You're
Dad.
goddamn right. Get out of this house.
Wait, Dad, hold on.
Be
I gotta pack my
gone!
bag.
You're
I gotta
done!
pack my- Dad, I gotta pack my bag!
Get out! Take your fucking monkey arm.
You knew?
Oh, God, he knew!
I found it a year ago.
How embarrassing! Wait, Dad, do you know about what else I have under that floorboard?
What else? Should I go look?
Okay, bye, Dad.
I think I'm gonna go take a peek.
No, Dad.
Alright, son, I'll see you later. I'm just gonna go look under the floorboards.
Look what Mom's doing. She's messing up the cooking again.
Woman, I'm about to pull your fucking teeth out!
Okay, bye. Love you too.
Bronson was about to say I shouldn't go around shooting people, then he realized, no wait, I totally do that.
You realize Bronson is a mass murderer?
At that moment, I realized my dad was right.
I should have kneecapped all those Turks. He was right all along. By whatever means necessary, all of you cross the sea to get to a place where several of you congregated a few years before at the behest of Julius Smith, and the place where you departed to go your separate ways after meeting with the good Abner Wick at the end of your journey. Now I'm going to kill the American music.
Oh.
Start playing this track from Ruler Rose that I like, that I'm using as London.
Nice.
By Rule of Rose! The gameplay is bad. Where is... Okay, now I need to type something really quick. The type thing that I'm typing is "You're all dead."
Oh, that was okay.
You didn't type it yet. Why didn't you type it yet?
I mean, I was just crossing the ocean and stuff, you know?
I fell into the water and drowned.
I mean, alright.
Hans, you're not supposed to swim across the pond.
But my swim is what's my swim skill? A 40.
You can make it.
I can make it. I got a 40% chance of succeeding. It's what, like 300 swim checks to make it across?
I also like the idea of everybody plateaued for 2 years straight.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a very, very sudden peak, and then I was like, okay, well.
I'm going back to that.
But on
Then
some
you
level,
do.
I know I must. I can't just spend my days jumping and swinging on hoops
And
when
poles.
there's hoops and poles, or when there's giant fire beasts out there.
Right.
I must do a swing on a bar and kick a velociraptor in the head.
Yes. Impale it on a spike.
I've been training for.
Wait, are you
2
talking
years.
about the Velociraptor again? Stop that!
He's gonna do it.
I've been training for 2 years with this Lee Enfield. My rifle skill is still 25.
You try to figure out how to use it, then you try and use it as a bar so you can swing and knock a velociraptor onto a spike.
I'm good at running with a rifle on my side now, at least.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. If they ever find a place with 2 walls wide enough exactly to fit this rifle in between them, so I can swing across it, that'll be the day. That'll be the day. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta get I need a long stick.
Mm-hmm.
I need some sort of weapon.
Well, what kind of? Preferably a baseball bat.
Interesting, Rhea. So some
Mm-hmm.
baseball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh,
All
fuck.
those D6s is wild. He spelled
You
feet
still
wrong.
f-p-put.
No, stop it. Stop it.
That's Tryhard's name. He's a homunculus.
Alright, so. You guys arrive in London. The date is October the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
You realize you're just in time. You're just in time.
What happened?
You're going to be there for opening night. All of you are very excited about this.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love the theater.
Even if you don't love the theater. You're like,
Ugh.
God damn.
Oh, I've always hated the theater.
Late in the day, as you leave your lodgings in whatever attire you deem presentable for the Scala, that name which still sort of haunts the back of your mind, you make your way to the elegant theater for the show. As you arrive in the lobby, you can see that it is bustling with people, all sort of murmuring excitedly about this play to come. People talking about this fellow Talbot Estes, who has adapted this play, known to be kind of an eccentric, sort of an unusual playwright who is known for his... He's known for his adaptations of very, very obscure or forgotten material, and this seems to be the latest in a long line of such works. And then, Bronson,
Me?
as you're standing there in your finest duds,
Oh yes.
looking handsome and 20,
Oh yeah, definitely looking 20. Yeah.
you look across the way and you're like, was that an eye patch that I just saw?
iPad?
Was that an iPad? Jerry?
Can I have that?
Get it!
And you see across the way, smoking a cigarette. It's Felix Birman?
Felix?
Bronson?
Why?
What are you doing here?
I'm not too sure myself. I got a letter to see a playwright,
Hans?
and I kind of.
Oh, God!
You guys came together!
We lost each other in the crowd!
They're right next to.
You hear this shouting just as you fucking meet up with Felix, and you see them run and embrace each other like 10 feet from you.
Oh, and here's Hans's high fashion outfit for the play.
Oh, Christ.
Terrible.
Jesus.
Oh.
Good
my
god
God.
damn.
The lads?
Oh! It's Felix and Bronson.
What? Felix and Bronson, what are you guys doing? Of course, I know it.
Stepping to the scene of the crime.
I don't understand.
At
At the same time?
Viva Colvia
you
by
saw the
Alex.
name of the theater, didn't you?
Oh.
Well, yeah, but
You got a letter too, didn't you?
yeah, all of us did, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a mysterious compulsion.
It turns out this is just the equivalent of like the Shenyu circus.
Oh,
Everyone got one of those letters.
Yeah, every single person in America.
There's just a billboard on a ship. The mast is just Shenyun.
If we got it, do you think Holly got one?
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
What have you guys been doing, actually?
You know, recovering,
Oh, yeah.
making art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with the recovering part.
running
I
a
am-
successful business as Felix reaches into his suit and hands out coupons to everyone.
Ah, guten.
Felix,
Whoa,
massive
thank
fucking
you.
successful one.
Yeah,
I think-
of course he is.
Oh, I think I've seen these on the East Coast United States place. Oh,
I've seen this all around.
they have guten meat.
I've been in them. Very good food.
There's like 2 in my town, and just alone.
There's 2 in Bennington.
It's the only other place to get a job.
Thank God for the Texican, or else we'd all be lost.
They shut down the
With the
factory.
mine, when the seam dried up in the mine, all we had left was Texican.
I can't say I've gone myself, but maybe someday, I suppose. My.
I don't know. I was kind of hoping that the logo of the Texican would be like a flayed man.
Oh no!
This
Chicharrones, totally not made of human.
This is not
food-
made of Tex-Mex's flesh, I promise.
the food is so good you'll swear you've been skinned alive.
This is a weird motto. It doesn't really make sense.
Eat of Tex-Mexican's flesh and drink of his blood in remembrance of him.
Oh god, it's gonna become a fucking religion.
Oh no. The cult of Tex.
Ron.
I just didn't have any NPCs to populate that dinner with, and I fucking had to come up with something. This is how it do.
Be a fucking mega corporation by the time we do the next campaign.
It's fucking taking over the world. It's like fucking Google.
Oh god, oh fuck.
We're gonna do like a 2019 thing, and the Texican is like fucking Amazon. They've got drones.
Deliver some good stuff there.
As you guys are reminiscing and marveling over the fact that Bronson's shoulders are wide and he's like 3 inches taller, all of a sudden you see somebody look at you really intently, look down at like a piece of paper, and then look up again, and then walk towards you with a brisk pace. A rough-looking, bearded fellow, sort of a large beard, pulling along behind him a sort of narrower, squirrely-looking fellow with a well-groomed mustache and little beard.
God, oh god.
Oh, hello, are we on that paper? Do we have pictures of us?
No, but are y'all? Do you refer to yourself as the Brotherhood? It says right here.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Bronson, why are
that's
you making your voice deeper?
Sorry, that's usually what they say, you know?
I mean, it's the Foundation told us that we're here looking for the Brotherhood. Ain't that right? What's your name again?
Oh, it's Joseph.
Yeah. Well, all right.
this
Well,
him?
this, I think it is. Wait, before I get any further,
Oh, they don't
can I get all y'all's names?
look impressive.
No, they don't.
What? Hey,
I thought this was a very good outfit.
look at my shoulders, come
Oh,
on.
you look great.
Oh, thank.
Yeah, you're looking
my-
good.
Just, you don't look.
You
like
got it. You got
I
it.
Expected.
Now the names.
Oh yeah, my Name is Hans.
My Nama.
Anker.
Well, I'm Bronson.
Okay. What about you, eye patch fella?
Greetings, my name is Felix Birman, and he offers to shake your hand.
He shakes his hand.
I shake his hand as well. Did you say vermin or
I
vermin?
don't know what he said, but I think this is the right group. All right. Well, my name is William Pringlier, and
Oh no, it's Willie Pringles.
Pringler.
no Pringlier.
It's Prenglier.
It's
Pringler.
Do you
It's
have
like
him-
that.
It's Pringlear.
Oh, I hate it.
Did you have him change it because of face?
Oh god, I'm gonna have to like not put his name in the fucking intro so that I can fucking preserve that.
Have it fade in later.
Just put in William and then just
Yeah, yeah.
William expunged. Yeah, my name's William Pringlier. This here is what's your name? I always forget your fucking name.
What?
What's your name?
How could you say that? I'm Joseph.
Yeah,
Joseph
this is
Schmidt.
Joseph.
Yeah,
This is
Why do you
Joseph
laugh like
Smith.
that?
He's going to start the Jesus Christ Church of Latter-day Saints.
Wait, did you say Joseph Schmidt or Smith?
Schmidt.
Okay. That was-
And we're here because a group that I work for, and I reckon this fella also works for, is here to just, we got this, letter that I'm figuring all y'all got as well. And, it seems kind of strange, don't it?
Yeah, it is a little weird, I suppose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
I don't even like plays. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Oh, I love them.
I,
what's this one
Do
about?
you?
I feel different.
I mean, I just don't like sitting watching some fancy pants motherfuckers getting up on stage and dancing. It's not right.
Oh, that's so harsh.
Oh, maybe you should try to get on that. You know, I say you're dancing on stage. Good time, good time.
What do you think? You think I got the body for it?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Ooh.
You could probably do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Everyone can dance. I always say.
Oh,
Hans, can you dance?
I think so. Maybe I have the technical skill.
do you mind giving me a little demonstration?
Could you show me?
I'm gonna do a dance.
Is there a dance? Is there a dance fucking skill?
I don't think
There
it's a
is
dance
not.
skill. I have. What skills do we have here?
What would be close?
Just do like a dex. Just do a dex thing.
All right. I get an extreme.
He is. It is some of the most
Oh my
beautiful.
god, you're fucking it up! You are
Oh.
fucking it up! Look at it! Look at it go!
Ah,
Look
ja,
at it go,
This
boy!
is his talent.
das ist das Shitten.
Whoa, Hans, come on.
Oh!
Come on, we're not in public. Hans.
We not? I'm sorry. I just got caught up in the dance swing of it. I don't usually say the bad words.
It's okay, Hans. That was amazing.
That was impressive. He
That's
claps
fun.
for the small German man.
The small German man with the slightly sunken eyes.
That man has seen some shit. What shit?
Anyways,
you
where's their
seen?
picture? I need to see them.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Here, let me give you the pictures. Here we've got William Pringlier.
Yeah.
What is he looking at? Oh, what is he so interested in?
Shoulders.
He's looking. He's watching you dance.
Really
He's
likes
watching you
Yeah.
dance.
And here
Ooh, that's
is
pretty good right there.
Joseph Schmidt.
Oh yeah.
That's so good.
Quite the pair they make.
I didn't realize you also had facial hair.
Yeah, he's got a little beard too.
That's great. It adds.
That's a sophisticated look.
What in the name of God are you conjuring?
That's his thought bubble of dancing.
Oh my God! Is that what
wants
that's
that
supposed to
meatball.
fucking be?
Look how hard I can be!
He wants that meatball.
He
Get rid
wants
of it,
that
don't you?
beef ball.
He wants that meatball.
That is pure nonsense. This image.
It's called abstract art, okay, buddy?
He wants that beef ball.
I want that beef ball.
I want that beef ball.
Here, hold
Good
up. I
stuff.
gotta put something over the face of Bronson, real quick. Old Bronson.
Hold him down, guys.
DDD.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Very good. Oh my.
Here, I'll just put the past over his face, over his eyes.
Mm.
A good man. A good boy.
There we go.
I don't like it.
He's the best
It
young
looks
boy.
sinister.
It does.
Um,
Is he time traveling?
Oh,
gotta get back to the
that's
past.
past.
Bronson.
Samurai Mac.
Oh, shut up.
I like that the row of characters at the bottom has 2 retireds stacked.
Yeah, it did work out nice, didn't it?
It was meant to be.
I'm probably gonna have to get rid of that gun and baby the next time somebody fucking
No,
dies.
no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Just aim them upward.
You just put
Rotate
it
it.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I mean, he didn't delete the Molotov.
That's true.
True.
Powerful.
It adds.
It really does.
Boy, I love slime.
Alright, fine.
All of a sudden, you hear a great clamor from ahead. People are rushing. They're excited. They're chattering and cheering. They're being let in.
Oh.
They're getting ready to be seated. The play is soon to begin.
Are we the only ones in this room?
How exciting.
There are lots of people.
Oh, my. Well, I suppose, get ready to go in, then.
Where are you gonna try to get seats?
We have to get good views.
What?
Where
No,
are the
you
best
want to
seats?
sit in the back, just in
Where are
case.
the best seats?
Just in the back. Well, I
What's
suppose...
the best angle?
After that...
Why are
whole
you
event-
so excited about seeing this damn
I
system
love
play?
plays.
See, he's got the right
The
mindset.
amount of passion that goes into the writing.
Oh my god. Aw. You know, he's alright. Well then, since he really wants a seat so bad, I think we should go in the front then.
Yes. Could we?
Could we?
Fine, whatever.
I
Fine.
was told to go to this
We'll
place.
sit in the fucking front.
We're gonna go in the front. Come on, everyone.
This
In
is
the
this,
front.
I really like this dynamic duo. This is really working for me.
Oh, it's fantastic.
We're gonna go in the front. We're gonna see them do a nice play. It's gonna get spicy, a little bit hot.
I swear to
Spicy.
God, if I see anyone I know, I don't know y'all, alright?
That's my purse.
But William,
I don't know you.
you've only just met us, but I think we could be real friends. You know?
You're doing a bad thing, Sophie. You're starting to transform the image in our viewer's mind from bearded man to Bobby Hill.
You say bad thing, but I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's
Oh, come on, William.
God dang it, Billy.
Willie.
God dang it, Willie.
Oh,
We will be
God.
schnell friends. I'm sure
What?
there is nothing weird about the fact that all of us involved in that
Still?
that event last time were all drawn to the same place.
Event?
It's not.
Oh, could you go in more
What
detail? What
event?
event?
I wasn't informed of any
Let me
event.
tell you about it.
Oh, please do.
I say that as soon as the
I get out of
audience
notepad.
enters into a hush when we can't talk anymore.
Yeah, the audience enters a hush.
Oh, okay.
Okay, afterwards.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
The play is now to start, and everyone gets quiet, and they're all excited because it's time, boys. Here we are, the Queen and the Stranger. Act 1. The curtain rises. Where's my classical music? It's too quiet to hear. What the fuck was that?
This is an unorthodox way to introduce a play.
If that gets too loud, I'll have to rush in and lower it. The curtain rises. The set is of a palace. A balcony. On a couch, once opulent and now faded and threadbare, reclines a queen. The Queen Casilda. In a beautiful white dress with this fine pale crown. Behind her, twin suns appear on the sky of a painted backdrop. Her 2 sons and her daughter enter, dressed in similar flowing white attire, with more of this pale jewelry. They discuss matters of the succession, although there's a weird vagueness about it. Nobody describes exactly what the succession is of. Nobody describes exactly what they are to attain. All you know is that something will be gained, and there is a question of who it will be. This goes on for some time. The sons argue. They complain to their mother, but Casilda does not give them the attention they would wish, and in the end she warily sends them away. This talk seems to be one they've had many times before. Like, this is a repetition. Something that's happened 1,000 times. They have this sense of ennui, of going through the motions. Does anybody have any skill in art?
Anker.
Yes.
Either of you two can make art rolls.
Alright.
Oh, I love art.
I know that your arts may be specialized, but it just says any art. So.
I think my art would be related anyways.
Yeah, yours might be.
Big fail.
Where's the other die? There it is. I succeed with a normal.
There's something weird about the writing of this. The lines are sort of circuitous. Is that how you say that? Everything seems to be going in circles. There's a lot of repetition. You know, repetition is, of course, a literary technique, but it seems almost overdone here. It seems like there are points where you're sure, did that part of the conversation just happen? Did they just do that again? You're not sure if it's meant to be like that, but it strikes you. You also notice that the female actors appear to be slightly more accomplished than the male actors. As the children depart, Casilda reclines back on this couch, turning back to look at those painted suns, and she sighs and looks at it with a sense of longing as the curtain falls. There's a moment of calm, a passing between scenes, and the curtain rises again for scene 2. It's the palace again. Casilda's receiving room. She stands at a long table and reads from a scroll. A report which names her city as Itil and her kingdom as Hastur, and talks of a war that goes on against the kingdom of Alar. This conflict seemingly has no end in sight. The strange thing is, though this is a receiving room, Casilda is alone, and she reads to no one. Soon after, as she rolls up the scroll, sets it down, and quietly starts to turn to those twin sons again, a child enters, with jewels on their fingers. It's unclear who this is. If it's one of Casilda's sons, if it's some other royal, but he talks to her with familiarity and even bullies her a little bit, talking down to her like she's stupid. She doesn't seem offended, more resigned. And this seems odd. This royal is taking this kind of abuse from this boy, but she seems to accept it. They speak of Carcosa, a wandering dreamlike city, which is a place of several unusual aspects. It appeared overnight. It is either on or beyond the waters below the palace in the lake known as Hali. The towers of the city seem to slip behind the moons at night, which doesn't make any sense from a cosmic or perspective scenario. And the strangest thing is that immediately upon seeing the city, everyone knew its name was Carcosa, though no one spoke it. There is a fifth element to the city, but they only mention that it exists and do not mention what it is. And Casilda sings a song, a sad song about Carcosa's fate, which she doesn't seem to know where it comes from. And it goes a little something like this. I'm not going to sing it. I'm just going to read it. Along the shore the cloud waves break. The twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Strange is the night where black stars rise, and strange moons circle through the skies. But stranger still is lost Carcosa. Songs that the Hyades shall sing, where flap the tatters of the king, must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Song of my soul, my voice is dead. Die thou unsung as tears unshed shall dry and die in lost Carcosa. It's not a happy song. A priest then enters, Neotalba. It's a mouthful. He eyes the child with distrust, but it seems that the queen has no power to dismiss this child. Neotalba describes uncertainty out in the city. A stranger has arrived. An unheard of event. A stranger has not arrived in Hastur for hundreds of years. But one is here. And the curtain falls on scene 2.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really liking it. This is really. The third scene begins. And here's where things are gonna get a little, weird. I'm gonna need you guys to read some stuff. And it's not gonna be on the recording. So it's gonna sound boring.
Are the lights down? Can I read in this level of
No. Fuck you. I need you to read something.
Okay.
Oh, you're sending shit to us privately.
That is correct.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, what if I'm... What if I
Me
can't
points to
read?
myself. Looks at the camera.
So just give me a minute here while I
Just give me a fucking second.
take these pictures.
Just give me...
It's gonna be a little small, so just like zoom in on it or something.
Just figure it out or something. This place gonna get a little kooky.
He's gonna get a little crazy. Watch out, it's a little
Yeah,
quirky.
It's getting a little fucking crazy. No, I'm
Can't
ruining the
help
mood.
being a
Hold on.
Gemini.
This is what happens when I'm left
Trying
to
to
my own
maintain an
devices.
atmosphere here.
When I'm left to my own devices,
I'm doing serious shit.
Everyone's distracted by Hans chewing his fingernails off.
What?
Yeah.
Hans,
He
no.
chews his
I thought you
arms.
said drooling your fingernails off, and it's like, what the fuck do you mean?
Oh no, he's melting.
I'm drooling acidic slime
Alright.
onto
Yeah,
So
what
I
are you,
gotta-
a fucking xenomorph?
There is criteria over how I distribute this. So,
Okay.
let me just double check all three. Okay. So this one. Okay.
Making food in the seats.
Aaron is sent to Nick.
For me? Oh god.
Yes.
Oh god, it's a fucking... Ah,
I
a
know.
read.
I told you.
How did it sign on to read, man?
Who else
Sign
is in
on.
this fucking
I can't
To be
read.
read to.
Okay, Nick, let's go to a different call. I'll read it to you, don't worry.
Aw, that's so cute.
I'm just gonna say penis over and over in his ear.
And I'll believe him too, that's a funny thing. It's like, wow, Nick, I can't believe you just sent me a big long text of penis. Who told you that? Sophie did. He read it to me.
Where the fuck is Camus's? Here we go. Okay, now I do. And then Did I send one to Joseph?
No.
No, okay, here you go. And finally, Bronson
Oh
And-
boy, oh, howdy.
Anker. The curtain rises. And let me know when you're done reading.
I am done.
I will deafen myself and you will know when I am done.
Deafen yourself. Do you need that, like, much concentration, you fucking ape?
He can't hear you, he's deafened.
I know, that's fine.
Talk shit to him more, Nick. Get him.
Yeah, I'll get him. Get him.
Fuck, get him! I wonder how bad
Surround
that
him.
sounds in this fucking headset mic.
It wasn't even that bad. Look, I'm sorry you can't be a fucking big, wealthy boy like me getting this expensive mic.
Penis, penis, penis. You know what they say.
I have finished.
Did you like it?
I really liked it.
Did you write it?
Interesting.
I got sent a creepypasta.
Oh my god, his eyes were doing what? Real blood? Are you serious?
Hyper realistic blood.
Oh my god.
No, but mine reads like a creepypasta.
I
No
know, I
wifing
know.
in the club. Give me
I'm a big fan.
$20.
I am a big fan of the way that mine is written, though.
Time to get some real sleep.
No wifing in the club. Give me $20.
The stranger walked in and Anker saw that he had hyper-realistic eyes and bloody chapped lips. I say, oh, how rude.
Has everybody had a chance to read it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Felix?
Yes. Actually, I don't know, Felix.
Did Arple?
Is Arpo even here?
I'm here.
Did you get a
Did you
chance
read?
to look at the thing?
No, not yet. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I am trying to finish a thing.
Okay.
But I'm here.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, little baby.
That's what you get for playing with knives, dummy.
You are like little baby.
Stop making fun. God damn it.
What did
You
you
are
Can't go a
little
day without
baby.
God
referencing
dang it, Bobby.
TF
Bro.
too heavy.
God dang it, Nick. I
Maybe.
told you, the plan was to go to Tahiti.
Maybe. Maybe. You cannot spot bullet.
Maybe.
Cost $400,000.
This weapon.
Okay, I've read it.
For
Okay.
12
Nice.
seconds.
Reddit.
Dude, we did it, Reddit.
We
Like-
did it, Reddit. Alright, shut up.
We saved the city.
We saved the city. As this first part of Act 1, Scene 3 concludes, the stranger, standing at the head of the stage, throws up his arms to reveal the yellow sign painted on his chest and sleeve. And Casilda collapses. Can I have a spot hidden roll from everybody?
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hooey! Let's
That's
give
a
her a roll.
Oh
Duck
yeah, that's
stats.
a big fat failure.
I succeed with a horror.
I got an extreme.
I'm 26. Let's see what that is. Oh, how good are my eyes? Oh, yeah, decent. I got a normal.
I'm going to assume it's an extreme. I got a 9.
That's probably a success. Those of you who succeed noticed that when the stranger threw up his arms to reveal the yellow sign, Casilda collapsed. Casilda was not looking at the stranger when he raised his arms. She just dropped.
Interesting.
What time? They're so good at this.
But something strange when you see this sign.
Weird looking sign.
This symbol, this strange curling yellowed symbol that I can post if, because it is a symbol that I can post.
Mm-hmm.
I worded that good.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that?
This
Well.
symbol.
Oh, that's a good symbol. I like that.
That's a fucky looking question mark.
were you
Kinda,
doing?
yeah. I need everybody to roll a sanity roll.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh yo.
Hell yeah.
Sure, I'm glad that all of my friends went to the sanity doctor.
Oh God, I can't.
I
Read.
succeed.
I succeed.
I
succeeded by
failed.
1.
Let's see if I
I'm
succeed.
good.
I got a 92.
Ooh.
I managed to
Got it.
fail.
27.
Oh hell yeah.
But
Fail
95.
bros.
So is it
Go,
just
bros.
Hans and Anker who failed?
Epic fail bros.
I am so scared. All this therapy was for nothing.
Those
Okay, you're dry heaving again.
stop. Anker and Hans, you both take 5 points of sanity damage.
Youch.
Ouch.
Youch.
The rest of you take none. You're
Yay.
just sort of uncomfortable. More,
I don't feel
not
right.
quite uncomfortable. More like it's like looking at something disturbing, but it's like really hard not to look at it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's sort of that sort of feeling looking at it. There are gasps and cries from other audience members, and then the stage lights go down, and the house lights go up as the curtain falls on scene 3. I have to type something really quick.
So if I lost 5 sanity.
Yes, I know.
Is that supposed to have?
I don't know. Did y'all see that couple like leaving a little bit earlier? I think they might have had the right idea.
There's a couple leaving early. How could they? You see
Well, I mean,
that
I didn't say
performance?
anything. I didn't want to be rude, but
See the court, the way the lady dropped. The
I mean,
man
I
came
can
up,
fucking drop.
She
Have
couldn't
you ever
even
seen
see
me like
him.
fall down? Like
The
this is-
timing.
No, I can do that too. You just like count down to 3. I'll drop down on the floor for you.
Yeah, but they didn't have a countdown.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
that is a
They
little.
dropped without having a count?
She might have been
did it.
counting in her head.
Yeah, you might be right. That's impressive. I can't do that.
Wouldn't they make her a countess?
Yeah, it would. Shut up.
They gotta have
Actually, she is a queen.
Yes, queen.
Yeah. Actually, all women are queen.
Now, Hans, I have heard that if she breathes, she is a thought.
I've
I
also
have
heard
not
that.
had
I've
this
also
school
heard
of
that.
thoughts before.
The school
It's
of
not a
thought?
school of. It's not a school of thought. It's a school of thought.
Come on, guys. All women are queens.
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I mean, you heard him, right? If she breathes, she's a thought.
You can't accept what he says by fact.
As the
That's a bit
intermission
extreme.
begins, there are a mixture of reactions. A couple of audience members appear to have been overcome by mild hysterics, and there is muffled sobbing from more.
Oh.
One or two gentlemen are conversing rather loudly about the play in deprecating terms as though seeking support. But many other audience members appear to be totally spellbound. Some people are going home, but not many. One woman who is leaving appears to be being taken out against her wishes.
Is she like fighting back or something, or like?
She's just sort of like, no, I just want to stay. I just want to see the rest of it. Why are we going? Why are we going so soon?
Oh.
It's
I
sort
thought
of
you
like
meant dragged out by like guards.
not by guards, by looks
But,
like her
theater
husband.
people. Okay.
Mhm.
No.
Don't want to see no more.
Wow, what a polarizing play.
This
Yeah.
this thing says, okay. You
This
feel a
thing
great
says-
desire to speak to one another about that incredible scene 3 and what you saw, what wonders you beheld.
Sure was incredible.
That was so.
I love The Incredibles.
What
No.
are you talking about?
Hmm?
Do not bring up any other art here. It cannot be compared.
Oh, I don't think it was that good. I mean,
Oh.
The play was amazing. How could you not? It was
Oh,
beautiful.
I don't feel comfortable watching this. Like, I
was
normally don't
just a
feel comfortable
monologue.
in
Like-
plays in general, but this one.
I don't see
I
the
don't like it.
connection. They talk in circles, and then she just gave a monologue about her family.
There's something that's not being said here, and it's striking me the wrong way.
Wait.
What do you mean?
There's like, look, you got to look in between the lines. Like, you don't focus on what they're saying. Well, focus on what they're not saying. There's something they're not
Yeah.
telling us.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it's called an unreliable narrator.
It's
Huh?
all Nick's fault.
It's kind of weird. She was all alone, like talking about the power of the king.
Okay, well, if it is an unreliable
By
narrator,
herself.
who
Power
the
of the
hell's
king.
narrating?
Yeah. She was like by herself there, and then
No, she was talking about. Did you even listen?
yes, I did.
It was about her family, her children.
I didn't.
She talked
Hear
about
enough.
her children.
Uh, don't know
No,
about
no,
that.
no. I don't think you've been paying attention, Joseph.
Oh,
I
I was
understand.
paying attention.
Maybe you were a little too excited, you know? Went off in your own little dreamlands. Just talking
What?
about the power
How
of the
dare
king.
you?
The king in the yellow.
I know plays.
I heard
King
nothing
of
about
Yellow.
no damn king.
Nothing about the king in yellow.
How could you have not heard about the King in Yellow?
There was nothing about him.
What? No,
Where-
she was talking about her family was held together by the yellow sign.
Oh,
Probably the one we saw, but
I didn't
nothing
really-
about a king.
I don't
I-
understand.
You are unfocusing on the wrong thing. It's just
You're-
window dressing.
Your mind's going off somewhere else.
No,
It's
no.
entirely about the sign. But without the sign, they can't be. The family can't stay together.
Exactly.
What?
Felix has it.
I don't know. Y'all watch something else.
I don't know. It's kind of weird, don't you think? Three of you and three of us are saying different things here.
What are you getting at?
You might have
There's
been
a
thinking
hush
about-
over the crowd as the curtain begins to rise on
Oh.
Act 2. A room in the palace that has been taken by the stranger. The surroundings are severe. The stranger stands. Those silk robes, that bone-white mask. One by one, the servants of the court come to try to talk to him. These, not servants, but nobles of the court come to talk to them. The noble known as Thale wheedles and threatens in order to try to gain the stranger's help in pressing his own suit for the throne. Uot tries to bargain with him to gain support for his own claim. Camilla wants nothing. She says she wants to listen, to learn something from him. But then, when he makes to speak, or it seems that he raises his hand, as though to make some sort of gesture, she begins to ramble on about the troubles of Ytil, and ignore him entirely. Casilda, nearby, woozy, wary, that pale white crown missing now, treats him with hostility, almost like an enemy, but then unexpectedly suggests an alliance, even a marriage between them, or whatever he represents, almost out of a sort of desperation, like she knows she has no other choice. Finally, the child comes in, the child with the jeweled fingers, and stands there, watching the stranger and not speaking. The stranger does not say a word for the entire scene. The lights go down. The curtain goes down. Soon later, the curtain rises on the final scene of the play. A masked ball is taking place on the palace balcony. The guests are finely dressed in a variety of beautiful multicolored robes flowing behind them, wearing intricate, gorgeous masks, some of them like birds or animals, or just elegantly carved faces. They move to music played by the small house orchestra, and there's probably maybe 15-20 people on the stage. It takes a moment to see the stranger. He wears his bone-white mask and moves stiffly, without emotion, walking silently through these throngs of dancing people. After a while, it comes time for all of the guests at the masquerade to remove their masks, and they begin to do so. Their eyes look bright. Their actions are extravagant, unrestrained. The stranger stands amidst them all, the bone-white mask exactly where it stays. Camilla, sort of laughing, looks a little drunk maybe, approaches the stranger and asks him to remove his mask. It's time. The stranger turns to her and says the first words he's spoken. "I wear no mask." Camilla says, "No mask? No mask?" And the stranger grasps Queen Casilda by the arm, and she collapses. Another figure appears, suddenly, out of nowhere. You guys don't even know where he came from the darkness off the stage, from behind the backdrop, from amidst the people. Maybe he was there all along. It is the King in Yellow. He is huge, and he holds a sword and a torch that emits smoke but no light. He stands amidst the Queen and the priest Neotalba. From aside, amongst the revelers, it is clear that now all have seen the sign. All must wear the mask. Ytil has become Carcosa, and they are no longer of this world. The king stands, and the yellow sign seems to emanate from him. You don't see it, but you feel it. You feel that sensation you felt when you saw the yellow sign for the first time. And it looks as though this figure, this yellow king, looks out at you. Each of you feels, though you can't see him underneath these great, tattered yellow robes, though you can't see his face, you have the peculiar sensation that he is making eye contact with all of you simultaneously. And he disappears. The cloak falls to the ground and the figure is gone. Out of the crowd of fear-stricken guests runs the child with the jeweled fingers. He goes to the stranger, who himself has fallen to his knee, and takes him by the hand. The two follow in the wake of that yellow cloak, which is whisked off stage at a great speed, following in the wake of the king. Casilda turns, dazed, staggering towards the edge of the stage, placing a bone-white mask over her face as all the revelers do the same. She speaks, but there's something confusing about it. You can't hear her. She's saying something, but the lines of dialogue sound distorted and lost. They peter out. You have no idea what she's saying. And then the curtain falls. Suddenly, all is in uproar. Anker? Hans?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You guys... Anker turns and grabs Bronson by the hair and
What?
starts to try to slam his face against the front of the seat in front of him. Hans leaps over several of the other patrons and reaches and tries to strangle Joseph.
What?
What are you?
You see,
Hey, knock that off.
you see two men rush forward towards the curtain where they are met by stagehands. Three others turn on members of the audience at random, fighting. One assailant has a bottle. A man is attacking another man with a cane. A woman is scratching and clawing. There is...
I just want to say, Felix is just standing in the middle of this unfazed, clapping uproariously.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
just standing, just... Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo.
Can I have a fighting brawl from Anker and a fighting brawl from Hans?
Hooray! Hooray!
Lucky for Bronson.
Yeah, we're both completely untrained.
Yeah,
I hope
that's
so.
a big failure.
Is this like a surprise thing? So what?
Yeah, this is
So
after you're not prepared for
I need to
this.
go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
That is a normal success.
What did HK say he got?
You got a
Failed.
big failure.
Okay, so, Bronson, you managed to, like, with your new muscular muscles, wrestle out of Anker's grip as he's just staring at you with this crazed look in his eyes. There's drool running from his mouth. What did you get, Han? Sorry?
Normal.
A normal? Joseph, this strange, pleasant German man who just a short time ago was dancing with such lively joy
He's fucking it up.
has wrapped his hands around your throat and is squeezing violently. You take a point of damage as you just...
Alright, can I react, or like am I gonna
Yeah,
have to
you
wait
can.
a little bit? Okay, alright, I'm gonna try and knock out Hans by like putting him in a chokehold.
Okay, so, William circles around Hans and is going for the chokehold. Make a fighting brawl.
Alright. Oh god, my fighting brawl's not that good. Alright, let's fucking go for it.
fuck it up.
Okay, 20. Normal.
Okay, so Joseph, you feel the fingers release from your throat as William circles around and wrenches Hans back, putting him in a chokehold like, you go to sleep! You go to sleep!
Bedtime! It's fucking bedtime!
It's fucking bedtime.
Hans, can you make a fighting brawl for me as Hans reaches back to try to claw at your eyes?
Hey, quit that!
In complete silence,
Hey, you
Yeah.
quit that!
Dead
I
silent.
get a 100.
Jesus.
So Hans reaches back, clamps his hands onto the side of your head, but he's moving so wildly that he pushes his finger into your temple, like at a really weird angle, and you hear this like as he sprains the shit out of his middle finger on the side of your
How
head.
the fuck do you even manage to do that?
He went to like
You
reach his arm back and he went
European
too
boys
fast.
are fucking wacky. Yeah, you notice how it was just the European people who got fucked up?
Always with the Europeans.
Anker, meanwhile, with Bronson, having failed to smash his head, is gonna try to go for like a throat punch.
Jesus.
As soon as he gets back.
No, I'm gonna roll for him.
Alright.
How long he's gonna be gone.
I just came back.
Oh,
How
good. Roll a throat
convenient.
punch.
Okay, good. A throat punch.
Yeah.
Good.
Failure.
Okay, another whiff. Whew. Thankfully,
Nice.
Anker's not very good at hand-to-hand combat.
God, imagine Gregory being here.
But I am. Can I restrain him? in any way?
Gregory
Yes, you
just-
can.
What do I roll? Just a fighting brawl?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a normal.
A normal?
Yes.
You, like, circle around, Anker, and you sort of get him in, like, the master lock, and you're like, stop it! Stop it!
Yeah, put him to sleep, boss.
Please.
Felix is still standing and applauding.
How much health does Joseph have?
8 now.
Yeah, I was
Felix,
gonna
has
say.
Felix
Gregory
has gone
could've
into a
killed
full
him.
citizen gain.
Oh yeah.
You see people emptying out into the lobby, you hear people, like, bursting out into the street. You can hear this riot still going on. Felix, as you're over there, you hear, like, this sound, like, huh! And you turn and you see just a bottle spinning end over end, heading straight for your head.
Felix will dodge.
I expect you will.
Yeah, 18. That's like an extreme.
You just like lean casually to the side. It sails right past it.
Felix catches it and drinks it.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
We'll be right back.
The terrifying reality of what Felix has become.
You see one man manages to wrestle past the stagehands, climb onto the stage, and you see him, like, he appears to have torn open his suit, exposing his bare chest, and you see him holding a broken piece of bottle. And you see him thrust it into his own chest and begin to carve the yellow sign, standing there on the stage for all to see. He gets maybe part of the top curve before you see a security guard rush from beyond the curtain and just tackle him off the stage.
I returned.
You missed a guy carving the yellow sign into his chest.
Man, these people are crazy.
There is a moment of
Fucking theater kids.
there is a sort of wave of energy, almost a tingle that everybody feels in their bones.
My
And
balls.
suddenly, there's quiet. And everyone stops, breathing heavily, looking very confused. Anker and Hans, you just blacked out for a minute there.
Well, probably because I...
Well,
What just happened? Why am I on top of our new friend?
Dancing boy, you did some
Bronson,
Trying to
why
hurt,
do you have
you're
me
trying
in
to
the
hurt my
hole?
other boy.
Tried
What
to
do you-
choke
What do you
me.
mean? Why have you in the
Why,
hole?
why would I do?
Try to
I
hit
don't
me.
know.
I don't know.
Oh, my
You tell me
finger.
why you tried to
My
do
head
that.
hurts.
Yeah,
I don't-
you did something fucky with your finger. I didn't even know people could do
Hold
that.
on, hold on. What's
Like-
going on?
Like I know, I mean, I knew. Like some people call me hard-headed, but that's a little ridiculous, don't you think?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so we can agree that that wasn't your guys's. You didn't mean to do that.
I don't know what we did.
What's
tried to-
all
tried-
this then? You
Uh-oh.
hear
Hello?
from the entrance to the theater as the police
Oh,
burst
cool.
inside and start arresting some of the people doing brawls and shit.
I let go of Hans.
oh what's the fuck?
I
We gotta
jump
get-
off.
All right, we should get out of here.
I do a flip.
What?
Don't
They're
do a
just the
flip.
police.
That'll attract people.
I'm sure that if we explain
It's,
everything
it's
to
an
them.
instinct.
Joseph,
I'm not
Joseph,
sure.
I swear
Yes,
to God,
Joseph.
I swear to God, Joseph.
Joseph, do you have a brawl license?
Oh, I didn't brawl.
You
What
got
do
a
mean?
license for that, bro?
Joseph, you were here with
So
them.
we gotta get out of
No,
here.
no, wait! I got a
see-
license for melee.
You see
though.
a Bobby
Like,
step directly in front of you all. And he says, "Alright then, was there any brawling amidst these 6 persons on this fine evening at this theatre?
no, sir. No, sir.
Just
No,
sitting
not
in
at
our
all.
seat.
Are you certain? Why is he
we're-
gripping
we're-
his hand in such a way?"
I mean, he's a very like he tried to
He
reach
comes up-
down like to the floor to pick up a pencil he dropped and ended up like stopping it. It was
Make a fast talk.
oh motherfucker!
Damn.
Oh my God, my first talk is so low.
Man lies to police. I gotta roll the roll.
21 out of 5, so no.
I don't like your tone of voice, Yankee.
I see. No,
I
it's
ain't a Yankee. I'm from the South.
You're a fucking Yankee to me, mate.
Oh no.
See, it is all fine, officer. We are. It's just between friends. Don't worry. There's nothing. To
Was that fella over there got a slight amount of finger-shaped bruising round his neck?
I don't know what that
He's
man
into
just
some kinky
said.
shit.
Wow,
What?
that's really Joseph.
What did
Then
he
You
you know-
talking smack about my fucking accent?
Please.
Sorry. I couldn't
Or have you putting the slammer Bob twice and lively?
Listen, he's new here, okay? He,
Mr. Officer, I pull out the smile. Mr. Officer, we are all good
Stop
here.
babbling at me, you German git. I got work to do. Get on your way.
Hey, have a pleasant evening.
Have good
And if I ever see you around these parts, punching or choking or breaking your own fingers or something, I'll have you put in the bog. That's a toilet. I'll have you put in the slammer. I don't know.
okay, bye, Bobby.
Alright. He goes,
What's an interesting character?
What did that man just say?
what?
Oh, he's still
Jonathan.
here.
And you hear him stomping over to another group, and you hear like muffled like, "What's all this?"
Is he okay?
Is he even speaking English?
I know what game you've
What's
been
all this
playing.
then? Like that.
What's all this then?
Maybe we should get out of here and like kind of discuss things over.
Yeah. You guys want what time is it?
Bobby!
What time is it? It's
Yeah.
a little past. At this point, it's probably about 10:30, close to 11.
Well, we didn't even get a fucking hotel before we went to see this damn play. We just showed up here. We should probably go find a hotel.
Did
You know,
anybody
praying
hear
to
what
God
the lady
everything's open.
said at the end? I
What?
couldn't. I couldn't.
What you say? Oh, it was something like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed a key part at the end.
I don't know. At the end, I sort of. I think I lost consciousness.
I blacked out.
I don't. I think this might have been a bad idea.
Yeah. I'm figuring that much out myself.
Well, we can all go home to our houses and forget about all of this.
I mean,
Nick, could I try and roll a cult to see if I recognize the yellow sign? To be honest, I don't.
No.
I don't know, guys. I think it's time we get them back together again.
what?
The Brotherhood of the Brothers.
Oh.
Why do y'all
I-
even call yourselves that?
Wait, actually, you said something about a foundation when you came to us. What is that?
It's just the group that we work for. Well, I work for. He works for the bank.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're just, we're here to, get to the bottom of something or other. And I guess it has something to do with this play. I figure.
I think I was supposed to find out how it ends, but I didn't get it. Not to mention, I couldn't write any of it down.
I should have taken reed lips.
Oh, goodness.
Well, they had a mask on, didn't they?
I should have taken X-ray vision.
She had donned a mask.
Damn it.
That's the
They
trick.
knew. They saw.
Enhance.
Enhance! If you enhance it, you can see through material.
Man, this is better than the Brave
saw it
New
on
World
CSI.
expansion pack.
Why'd you say that?
Damn.
Man.
The Yellow King with the Brave New World expansion pack. Yo, they got Carcosa in this?
What are you doing here?
Hey.
What the fuck is Ice-T doing here? Get out of here.
It's me, Ice-T.
Looks like he leveled
Bob,
up.
You too.
I
have returned to the computer.
Hey,
Alright.
computer man.
Okay,
Yes.
so what do we do now?
Should we go
find-
to Felix's London
need to-
villa?
I need to get
Do you have a London villa?
What?
Does Felix have a London villa? Let's consult the dice.
We are in the market for a London villa.
I mean, he owns a lot. So
Don't we have? Didn't they say that that place we stayed was?
The townhouse that you guys stayed at that was paid for by Professor Smith is still technically jointly owned by you all.
All right, boys.
What,
We
y'all
got a
got a
place.
townhouse? What the hell?
What?
Yeah, I
What
guess
about?
so.
Shouldn't we look into the play?
Joseph, I swear to God, I'm gonna wring your fucking
I
neck
want to know
if
how
you
it
keep
ends.
talking.
How does it end?
You
Don't
can
worry,
see,
Joseph.
actually, as you guys are making your way towards the exit, somewhat surprisingly, tables are being laid out in the theater bar area for an opening night reception.
All right,
Most
let's
of the
go.
audience has left already, but drinks and foods are laid out.
Oh,
There
I
are
love
coup-
free shit. I don't know
There are a
about
couple
y'all.
of people staying, but you can see, you hear from some of the theater employees who look kind of confused that this is happening, that the playwright Talbot Estes himself is insisting that the reception go ahead.
Oh.
the playwright himself is here.
Well, there you go, Joseph.
That's
you can
it.
ask
It's
him.
opening night.
Fucking.
I feel compelled to.
Makes
this.
sense.
I am a little hungry.
Do they
I'm
have
also
little finger
hungry.
sandwiches?
They do.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
my favorite.
Felix, make a spot hidden check.
My God.
Yes, sir.
Is Tex-Mex here?
Yeah, that's pass. Probably a hard. I can actually open my thing now. Now I have to rely on memory.
There is
Yeah, that's a hard.
a plate of Tex-Mex food here that you know you didn't put here.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Goodness.
They don't have any of them on this
Felix gonna
continent.
have to check it out.
Did
Interest.
they place an order and then carry it across on the boat?
You can see the catering service guy is sort of laying out the Tex-Mex plate, like, making sure it's all nice and even.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, I don't think they got them over here. I
Disturbingly
fucking love
delicious.
Tex-Mex.
What?
Wait, I thought that Tex-Mex is a proud European tradition.
A European tradition. What?
Oh, you're right.
No.
I thought it was European.
It's the proudest in European.
Well, it makes sense that it's here then.
Huh.
What?
Okay. All right. I
If
mean,
it's a
I
European
guess.
cuisine,
I thought it was a fucking Eastern.
Tex-Mex food originated right here in London.
Right here
Huh.
in this theater.
What?
Yeah.
You're the owner of Tex-Mex?
Right before he went back home, we made it.
Yes.
Holy shit. Nice to meet you. I love your food.
I'll shake his hand.
Again?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Again.
Because he didn't know that you were the owner of Tex-Mex. He just knew your name.
My.
Didn't he give us all coupons?
Coupons, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to use that.
I didn't read them. I just
That's
stuffed
what
them in my
that was
fucking
for.
pocket.
How are
That's why
they?
he had those.
Can I
thought
get
you just had
a
coupons.
no roll from anybody who thinks that they are particularly educated in works of fiction?
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, a what roll?
No.
A what?
No.
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 Knowledge.
Knowledge. It's like
Knowledge.
I think it's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Can Felix roll for that?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
I would know.
Oh, how many?
I
Oh,
got
I succeeded.
extreme,
Normal.
Oh,
success.
my dog.
believe.
My.
It's my idea stat, right? Or in sorry.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
a normal.
Okay. Those of you who succeeded are actually somewhat familiar with Talbot Estes. You know that he is a weird writer. He writes strange shit. His latest novel only sold a few copies, and you've never been able to read it. It's, you know, it was called The Revenant King. And, you know that this play is partially based on some of the stuff from The Revenant King. Which itself is apparently based on some other stuff that he studied or created or something like that. You know that Estes writes, prefers to write what he refers to as romantic horrors and macabre romances. One might say it's difficult to believe the stories that he's telling you because they're macabre.
I can't believe the romance you're telling me.
He
It's macabre.
He represents each of his stories as its own genre. His most famous books being The Grey Lady, wherein a children's governess poisons their mother and then takes her place. The Haunting of Agatha May, in which a young woman is the only one who can see what happened to the previous owners of a country home. The Curse of Daedalus, in which a magician in a pact with a demon prince plots to ruin a famous family. And Evil Root, in which the eldest daughter of a family is possessed by the spirit of an Egyptian princess whose tomb was uncovered by her archaeologist father. Most of you are aware that a lot of this is some kind of derivative, bit of Drek, which is why the Revenant King was very weird and unique, you know, and it didn't sell well as a result. His other ones sell well because they're pop horror. They're you know what I mean? They're popcorn horror. Delicious. I eat this.
Yum,
It's
yum, yum.
tasty. I know what to expect.
I'm watching my funny paranormal activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, I mean, for the gothic horror age, so I guess, I don't know, like Jane
Yeah.
Eyre but with ghosts.
This
but
is like Fortnite, but horror.
Alright.
yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, The Revenant King was not well received, and this latest thing is continuing on this weird departure of his where he seems to be getting very experimental and unique. It's almost totally unlike him. And then the cast appears at the reception.
Oh
Oh,
my.
The atmosphere is awkward.
Oh.
Few people are eating or drinking much. You see the cast murmuring to each other. A couple of them are speaking to patrons. And they look surprised as they hear about the riot. As they heard the uproar but didn't see it because they were behind the curtain. They just thought there was a lot of noise going on out there. You see the guy who plays the priest sort of muttering to himself bitterly. And the actress who plays Casilda is sitting by herself, really not enjoying this.
wish to go over to her.
Alright, you walk over to Casilda,
Yes.
and she looks up and she says, hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph. I
My
loved
name
your
is-
performance.
Well, I suppose it was one of our more interesting performances, I suppose. I'm terribly sorry to hear about what happened outside.
Oh,
I should introduce... I'm Hannah Keith.
Hannah Keith.
She extends her hand.
I extend my hand and I shake.
Let me tell you, this place seems cursed. I swear. This sort of thing... It's not the first time. We thought
In
that...
this
Yeah,
theater.
like that other play, Hamtaro.
It's not the first time that there's been an uproar. When we did rehearsal, this is our first time showing the play to the public, but when we did rehearsal there was a lot of consternation from the stagehands. There was a fight that broke out, and
Oh,
we thought that, I don't know, perhaps they had a disagreement or something. But this is something else. I don't know. And then, of course, the nightmares. Gods.
nightmares. You've been experiencing nightmares?
Ever since we started working on the play with Mr. Eustace, I've had nightmares about the play. I can't get it out of my mind. I keep dreaming of those sons, the twin sons. I can't get them. Even now I can see them. It's the strangest thing, don't you think?
Wait, twin sons?
That's right.
I thought you had an eldest and then a second.
No, the suns, the celestial bodies.
Oh,
The painting was two stars.
Yeah.
oh, that. Okay.
I
Different
don't know.
sons.
I always get so uncomfortable when I have to wear the pallid mask. It just...
About that, actually, what did you say at the end?
I'm sorry?
You looked like you were saying something. I don't know how I could tell with the mask on, but you were saying something. I couldn't hear it.
She sort of smiles and goes to speak, and then her brow furrows, and she says, "It's the funniest thing, I can't remember. I wish I had my script around.
Where is a copy of the script? I'd love to see it.
I don't have it on me. I'm sure Talbot must have some, but he should be arriving here soon. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. That's so peculiar.
Thank you for your time, lady.
I'm glad you enjoyed what you saw, perhaps.
Yes. It was great. Up until the choking part afterwards.
Right. Well, I would apologize, but I don't really know what happened.
Oh, actually, could you solve a mystery for me and my friends here? What happened in the third scene of the first act?
The third scene of the first act.
Yes.
And the stranger revealed the yellow sign, of course.
Before that.
Before that.
Yes.
And she stares off again and she says, "I'm sorry, I must have had a little bit too much to drink or something.
Quite alright.
Feeling quite spotty."
Oh, there's plenty of refreshments. I'll
I'm so
just
sorry.
look at the script when playwright gets here.
Have a good evening.
Yes. You too. Good performance. go back and enjoy refresh.
Hey, Joseph. You had a nice conversation?
Yes. She doesn't remember much of the play, it seems.
Oh?
The third scene of the first act. She doesn't remember any of it. So, but the playwright should be here soon, and he should be able to straighten that out
That's
with the script, because
So-
nobody seems to have one here.
so odd.
I think they'd have copies of the script on hand just to make sure they're not mucking up a line, but professionals.
Okay. Interesting.
Apparently, this isn't the first riot they've had.
Not the first.
No, the stagehands had the same incident in the rehearsal.
I would say why they still went through with it, but I guess it might have been just something a little. It's just a couple people.
They thought it was some conflict with the workers. Probably some union problems.
Damn unions.
Unions, damn.
Yeah, my dad keeps talking about that.
Ever since the factory
Goddamn
shut
unions. It'll protect all those foreigners.
down. Factory shut down, and then Tex-Mex came in. Tex-Mex union.
Tex-Mex is ruining this town. European trash.
Yeah.
Now listen here. Now listen here, you cum slut.
Oh,
Have
God,
you
oh,
ever owned a bird?
No.
Oh, you know what? I want to go around to some cast members and ask, who is the man wearing the white mask?
Oh, you want to
Stranger.
find the man who played the stranger?
Yes.
Let's see here. You find an older man with a gray hair and appears to walk with a cane.
Ooh.
Sort of smiles at you as you approach, and he says, "Oh, good day there. How are you doing?
Oh, hello. Just fine. How are you?
I'm just fine. What's your name there?"
Oh, I'm Joseph. Nice to meet you.
Joseph. Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm Michael Gillen.
Question. Do you, by chance, maybe, do you remember what, happened in the first act of the third scene of the first act?
The first scene of the third act? Well, that's sort of my big reveal, is where I stand there and I show the yellow sign to the people.
Well, but before that,
Before that, that's where the scene began. What are you talking about?
wasn't there a, maybe I'm mixing up scenes, wasn't there a monologue with Casilda and talking about her family and how they're bound by that sign?
Casilda? No, of course not. She's just I mean, she walks onto the stage at the same time as me, and then she falls down when I show the yellow sign.
What? I don't get the importance of that scene then. How does it... This new
I
wave
think...
of plays...
Hold on. Now, maybe there was a monologue. Actually, were her sons in the scene? Well, bugger me, I can't... That's strange, it's a bit of a fog. I must be getting on in years, I suppose.
Do you happen to have a copy of the script?
A copy of the script? No. Absolutely not. I'm more of an amateur thespian, and to be frank, I've only got one line.
Fair. What was the one line again? I actually forgot that. Does it say?
I wear no mask.
Oh, yes. That's right. Oh, well, thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure to talk to you.
And you. I go back. Well, it seems, nobody remembers what well, at least 2 of the cast don't remember what happened in that scene. Nobody has a copy of the script. Well, 2. Yeah.
Well, we
And
should
then
talk
suddenly-
to the writer.
Suddenly, there is a bit of applause from the cast
I start
as a
clapping.
man strides out,
Clap.
tanned and trim, with a thick moustache and a full head of black hair. He wears extremely large bifocals, dresses fastidiously, and he is wearing a Panama hat indoors.
I mean, same, buddy.
And he sort of strides briskly out, and he says, "Hello, everybody! Well, this has been a hell of a play, I dare say. My God, this has been an excellent performance, I'd say. That little right there at the end, I know it may have disturbed a few of you, but I say any work of art should seek to inspire fervor. Now can we get a standing ovation for the cast? Hey!
Yeah. Clap, clap, clap.
Who is this man?
Joseph, have you tried these little sandwiches while we're clapping?
And you see one of the people leans over to the side and says, "That's Talbot fucking Estes."
That's
Oh.
Talbot?
Who?
Yeah.
Joseph, I'm
Hey!
serious. You should try these little sandwiches. They're pretty good. They're like the size of, like you fit a few
Oh
in your
my,
hand.
oh me, oh my. And he just sort of strides into the group of people and he picks up a sandwich and he says, "Oh, a little sandwich," and he puts it in his mouth. Mmm!
Interesting.
That's all he says.
He's just sort of, well, I mean, he's done with his speech. He's just sort of mingling now.
Okay, I thought we were still all watching him.
Oh,
eat.
no.
It's just,
You can fit a few
wow.
of these in your hand. It's great.
No.
He eats like us, normal people.
Oh my god, he's normal.
No, he's done with his speech.
I want to think back. Can I I get out my notebook and a pencil. Can I recreate the yellow sign? Like I try and trace it from memory.
You find that you can't.
Everything about this place just so new wave.
What are you drawing there, Joseph?
Nothing. I can't think of it. I was gonna draw the sign.
Oh, hand it here. I'll do it.
Go ahead.
Can I do it?
I just fucking smacked my water bottle into my mic. Sorry. You find you can't do it either.
All right, now. I don't want to say you're right, but you might be this one time because I also cannot draw it from memory.
Well said, William.
I'm sorry, but
Here, come here, Hans. Try to draw that.
Everybody's eating so many sandwiches. There'll be none left.
yeah, okay.
They're good. Like you can fit a few of them in your hand. It's crazy.
I try and presumably fail to draw.
Hans
he tries,
perfectly draws the yellow sign.
Hey, nice. Oh yeah.
Huh.
Oh wait.
Do I feel anything looking at it directly?
Yeah.
It's kind of crooked. It's not quite right, but you feel like this pit in your stomach looking at it. You feel like
All
this
right, so
bile
Hans-
rising in your throat almost.
Hans, I'm gonna do I open-handed, like open palm, like grab the piece of paper and crumple it up and just like tear it into tiny shreds.
Why?
I think that was a bit extreme.
I mean,
I
it didn't.
I did a good
like,
job, I think. I
You
didn't.
did a
looked a
very
bit
good job.
off.
Man.
It
Too
looked
good.
a bit off. Oh, hold
It
on.
was
I'm
too
like,
good, yeah.
Let me try now. I try and draw a copy now.
You try to draw it?
Yeah.
It's almost like you've instantly forgotten it.
Oh my.
Hmm.
My memory's going.
Joseph, I don't trust the Europeans.
I mean,
I roll
who
listen.
does? Listen.
I failed my listen.
The sandwiches, they're so sticky.
Oh, these sandwiches. I go right to the brothers. So it's like it's another magic thing. Yeah.
Another.
Go to
Maybe.
the brothers and like, yeah, it's a magic thing.
Oh, yeah, the brothers.
You can see Talbot Estes over
Oh,
there,
some
like
more funky shit, yeah.
Talbot Estes over there, like.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
That's when the first person to discover the manuscript became murdered. Oh my God! So then,
What?
that's when
I go
found
listen.
King and Yellow.
Nada.
I go listen.
Now, that man lost the manuscript of the King in Yellow, but that's when I found it.
Oh.
I took it from him, and I showed it to my roommate at the time. It was a dark day, for I found him hanging in the closet the next day. He could not handle his beauty. But I held on. I knew that there was something artistic in this, something of great value. So I took elements of this Yellow King, I put it in the Revenant King, I put it into this play. I'm trying to show the world what I saw, this beauty that I saw, and why I think people are starting to understand.
What? Excuse me, sir.
Hello there, my friend. Who might you be?
I'm Joseph.
Talbot Estes. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to
Sticks
meet
out
you,
his
sir.
big old hand.
I stick out my scrawny, weak hands.
He's got a really vigorous, firm handshake.
Oh, please do not break my hand, sir. It's
Hey!
my writing hand. What was the message we were supposed to be receiving?
The message.
I didn't pick it up. There were circles in the script. It seemed like the dialogue, but I didn't pick up a theme really. Or a lesson learned.
He sort of pats you on the shoulder. And he says, The theme is,
Yes.
I mean, it's all about the King in Yellow.
What about him? What do you mean?
It's about the power in these words, you see, these Carcosa, Hali, Hades, Etil, Casilda. All these
Just
names have power.
They do?
Yes. Don't you understand? We are part of a long and great story. One that is extended since before recorded history. Since before this world.
Oh.
And it will extend until long after the sun has sizzled this ball away.
Oh. Okay. Do you have a copy of the script by chance that
Have you
I
ever
could
looked
look
at
over?
the stars at night, Joseph?
Yes?
Don't.
Oh, why not?
Because, and he leans in, like, conspiratorially. Because that's when they see you, Joseph.
They?
The feaster from afar. He pats you on the shoulder. Have a good night! And he
What? No!
steps aside and he starts,
Wait.
like, striding off to another group of people.
Do you have a copy of the script I could look at?
He doesn't even turn.
What? Jeez. Writers. Playwrights.
You know,
You know.
we could discuss it with our friends. Maybe we could find the script.
What? How?
What friends?
Over there, I pointed at everyone else.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Hi.
I go over.
You can
Interesting
see him.
man.
You can see also at this point the theater manager has come up to Mr. Talbot and is arguing quite vigorously with him, it would appear.
Makes sense. We just had a fucking riot in
A who down.
Hoedown.
A what?
Good old fashioned hoedown.
A hee hoo ha down. Da, 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 da.
I kill you.
A haiku.
Haiku, that's a Japanese poem.
Not a haiku, you fucking
Chinese,
degenerate.
Japanese.
It's one of them Oriental poems.
Why would you know about that, you fucking
Oriental poems. Heard the Japs are looking to expand recently. So, where could I get a copy of the script? Because that man was not helpful. I don't think he actually knows what he wrote down. I think he's insane.
You know, I was also
Sure seemed
picking
like
up
that.
on a little bit of that.
He talked to me about looking at the stars and
Yeah.
seeing something out there, the
Yeah, I heard that. I mean, the only thing we got out there is like
hunger from afar.
something.
Look, sometimes
Don't know what he can
It's-
mean.
it's-
Like, what else is
it's
there in the stars?
performance art.
There's nothing out there in the stars. There's stars.
Yeah, but he's a writer. You tell me that, like, why does a writer need performance art? Like, what? No one's looking at him. He's writing a damn book. Like, you know, ain't
Hold
nobody
on.
gonna look at him in the face.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
It's perfectly fine. And yes, sometimes you do look at the stars, and sometimes the stars look back.
What?
Sometimes
What?
you look at
No,
the
they don't.
stars, and the stars come to you.
What are
And-
you talking?
I return with a plate full of more finger sandwiches. Please don't talk about the stars coming down.
Oh, I get it. Like, you mean like the celebrity stars?
Yeah, like,
Don't let
You guys
the
a
sun
little-
come down on me.
I mean, like, the sun has to set, like,
I have
every
teardrops
day.
in my eyes. I'm so happy to be back.
Why are
No,
you
the
crying?
sun is always watching.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
There
don't
are
sound
two
something.
suns, and they are
Joseph,
always
what the hell did we
watching.
do? What? Why?
Two sons. Well, that was what they said. There are two sons, twin sons.
Yeah.
So, are we going to steal a copy of the script or what?
Where? Wait, steal it? No.
This is national treasure.
I would like to look it over though.
I
I mean, maybe there's no script.
What?
No script.
I mean, like, Joseph. All right, like, I'm gonna be real with you.
Yes.
This shit seems a little fucky, don't it?
But
Would it be that
Vulgar.
outlandish?
you think they just all knew that?
Maybe. I mean,
I
like,
think we're exaggerating here.
I think
I
it
mean,
kind
it's-
of lines up with the kind of thing Anka's told me about.
what did he tell you about?
Why are you
haven't-
looking for us? Why do you think? Why?
I have no idea what you're talking about. He
Why
laughs
did your
nervously.
foundation look for them? Look for us.
All right, Joseph. All right, so
Where's the play? Where's the
we
script?
saw it. We saw the play already, Joseph.
Where's the
You were-
script?
There might not be one, Joseph.
Let's come back next night then. Maybe I'll get the message
I
better.
swear to fuck.
God,
Look,
the bank
I
better
need to-
pull through. The bank better pull through. Or I swear to God, your neck's gonna be at the end of my hands
Look,
faster than
if
you can
I-
blink, boy.
If I
Faster than you can blink.
I was. If I don't have any proof, I can't do anything.
What?
Oh,
I'm a big fan of this dynamic.
You guys seem like such good friends. Wow.
okay. Yeah. Can we go home? I want to go.
Yeah, let's get some sleep. Cause
No,
I've
I
already
mean
eaten like
to America.
no. I've already eaten all these finger sandwiches. I
From
don't think I
America?
should fly or get on a boat. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling fat as hell.
No, not somebody.
I'm feeling sick as hell.
Yeehaw!
Feeling
But before we go, I'm gonna go get some more finger sandwiches.
Nick fucking killed himself with that. He muted himself.
Unmute yourself, you coward. Own up to what you've done.
Joseph, if you don't,
yes.
Own up to it, or I will strangle you on purpose this time.
What did I do?
Aren't you William?
What?
What?
Oh, no. I think
I
you're having a
don't
little.
remember.
Hans, you're having a little too much. I think.
God, you all look, all of you
Hans-
you look
You've
the
eaten
same.
too many finger
Hans,
sandwiches.
Hans, I'm gonna take away these sandwiches.
I've
though.
only eaten
Yeah.
82. It's not enough.
Hans is
83,
You don't understand, Hans.
85,
Hans, you need to stop. Come on.
What the hell?
Hans, it's gonna
How
go to
can so
your
many-
thighs.
87.
How can so many of
Excellent.
those little cute sandwiches fit inside that small
It's-
German man? It's crazy.
He burns it really easily. His metabolism is just crazy.
Dancing the whole time to burn it.
93.
All right, I think we should head out.
Hold on, I'm almost there.
What do you
There to
mean,
what?
Almost there.
Where are you going?
100. There we go.
Anker, please take him away.
Anker, stop him.
I can't. He's out of control.
I'm gonna go to restrain him.
I'm sorry, I don't usually eat like this. It's just, I'm just so feel exhausted.
I tried to stop him once when we were kids.
I feel like I'm going
My
to need
poor wrist.
I'm going to need a lot of energy for the upcoming. I don't know how long this is going to take.
Wait, he's stressing, ain't he?
What?
This boy's stressed. Why are you stressed?
Really?
We're going to
Why
take
am I
a
stressed?
sleep.
Did you see what happened? It's
part?
the
Oh,
cursed
did-
play.
That's
Did,
nothing.
did anybody catch the end words?
No,
No, I
Just
Sorta.
making sure.
just I
Oh,
swear
this
to
is
God.
gonna-
Why plays of all things you had to be into? I had to be teamed up with some fucker who's into play. All right,
It's
let's
art.
who are you?
more art, more like
Well,
fart. All right.
Hey,
Whoa.
we can all
I
agree
didn't mean that,
it
Joseph.
was
I'm
very
sorry.
interesting, though, right?
Wasn't-
It was it
What
was
do you mean?
amazing.
was-
It's revolutionary, but also what the fuck?
I think it was too new wave for me. Too
All right, Joseph.
cryptic. And also too simple at the same
Everybody
time.
thinks they're a critic.
Not everybody's a critic, everybody thinks they're a critic.
Yep.
Never mind.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Wait, are we together? All of us and you?
I mean,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not-
we can just go. We can just go to Mr. Smith's townhome.
yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are inviting me and Joseph.
Can we see
Yeah.
that paper?
Get in the taxi.
All 6 of you pile into the back.
Well,
Holy
I-
crap.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun, dun,
friends.
dun.
Who's your fucking lot of you in the back of my cab right now?
Yeah.
It's okay.
We're
It's
all
okay. It's
big
okay.
friends.
Hans.
this-
Give me your clown license.
Is this street legal?
Well, I mean,
You
have
got
you
a
seen
license for that clowning?
Technically, I am a licensed acrobat, but that is covers clowning. It's an umbrella type thing. Here, I took a look.
He's absolutely right. That's covered under EU law. All right,
And that,
let's
means,
go.
and that means we can all fit in this taxi.
All
all
right,
right,
let's go.
onward.
I sit between Joseph and William. So,
What?
was about in all of these?
We're not
These
gay
what?
if that's what you're thinking.
The what? What?
No, what
He
is
might
it?
be, but I'm
What?
not.
I was not.
No.
I was not accused. I was not. I was not Jacques. Jacques.
And I'm Javert.
What you?
What? Speak up, boy.
So like, who are you?
I'm Joseph.
I'm William Prangler.
Yeah.
And you can.
Joseph Schmidt.
Yeah.
Are you secretly like some sort of? Are you wearing someone else's skin, maybe?
No, I'm-
Excuse me?
Oh.
That's quite the outlandish thing to say.
Are
Yeah.
Germans like this?
I think
I know.
it was just a play, maybe, you know? It's a little wacky.
He did try to strangle me.
Yeah.
No.
He does seem a bit unhinged.
We're going to learn later on that he just did that for the hell of it.
It was just for
fully
fun.
conscious.
I am as sane as I have ever
Oh
been.
shit, everyone's doing a brawl.
He joins in.
It's like one fight happens
Ja,
in the school
das
cafeteria, and you just
Peer
lunge
pressure.
at the person opposite you.
He just joins in. Well, how far away is this townhouse?
Why the fuck did he ask us if we were wearing someone else's skin?
Oh, you know, it's like right there.
I think
What?
it's an expression. It is, isn't it? Wearing someone else's skin.
They pull up to the
Oh.
townhouse.
Oh
See,
god, you hit the
right
bike pretty
That
hard.
was quick.
I told you it was right there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It sounds like that because the back part of my vehicle is dragging along the ground because of the
Oh
weight.
come on! Oh, I didn't eat that
Whoa,
many
so
finger
the
sandwiches.
tax-
Come on!
No, it's not you. It's the acrobat. He's bursting at the seams with sandwiches.
he
He's
does-
got
he does
hundreds of them
so-
in his pockets. Look.
He sort of does look like a little
Don't
blueberry, doesn't
tempt
he?
him.
Hans,
Here, you can have
He's,
some.
he's like a little chipmunk. That's
you can't
crazy.
bribe me with the finger sandwiches.
Not
I mean,
you,
I'll take
I'm
one.
bribing the driver. I
All
give
right,
everyone
he
to
takes
have-
one. Wow, these are great. I could eat 80 plus of these.
No, we should.
You shouldn't.
Come on.
You'll feel it in the morning.
Look,
Let's get out.
it's valid to eat fingers.
Yes, it is.
Felix, please.
East egg.
I mean, they got finger sandwiches. Where are the toast?
Easy
sandwiches?
there,
Am I
easy there,
right?
Hans.
Hans has
Oh,
never
Williams.
been the same.
William hones in on the toast
Williams is down from
sandwiches.
the south, so he's gotta go.
All right.
Big fan of those sandwiches. New lore.
New lore. William was a fiend.
We
No,
can do
not
it.
sure.
The toe house.
William looks at the table with finger sandwiches like, where's the toast sandwiches?
Someone get rid of that meatball on the picture there.
No,
Where's the feet pics? Put them up.
it was said as a joke. No, all right, let's fucking move on.
Good stuff, brothers.
All right. As we head to the townhouse, I talk to Anker. Like, Anker, don't you think it's weird?
Yes.
You are not Anker.
Sorry,
I
he was
was looking at the.
He was all excited.
Anker, it's like the last time there was a mysterious and they knew us and they were helping it was the skin, remember? I don't like it. Who is the foundation?
Oh no.
They cannot
These
have
guys
any of
seem
my...
fine. They have different voices, that's why we know.
They,
They have different voices.
I will offer them the sandwiches and then they will
Oh, he's loving him.
Poor Hans.
Well,
Hey.
let's go into the townhouse now.
Yeah.
Just standing out here. Are we still in the cab?
No,
No.
you're back. You're the townhouse by now.
Okay. We're just sitting in the
So how did y'all manage to get the townhouse out here?
Yes.
It's a bit of a story, but we did some jobs.
Okay, all right, that's understandable. Huh?
Good. Working is good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to work.
I don't think I would do that job again, but it was, you know.
Oh.
I look at Joseph and like remain silent,
I look
and then
back
I look
at
back
him.
at Bronson. Bronson, how old are you, by the way?
20. I'm 20.
So
I
how
start
long ago
writing
were these
stuff down in my
jobs?
notebook. I'm like, oh.
How long ago did you do these jobs?
It was about 2 years ago. What's wrong? Are you guys okay?
No, nothing. The little finger sandwiches were fighting back on me.
we should report this.
Oh, yeah, I think so too.
I put my hands over my pockets to protect my sandwiches.
He's feeling the sandwiches in his pocket.
He's just fucking. He's sifting them around.
The texture of the bread
He's
is
sticking
very
his
good.
fingers in them.
Sticking his fingers in between them. Stop fingering the sandwich.
Stop it. God.
Okay, well, I guess we should find somewhere to sleep then, because, you know, can someone open the damn door? Do you guys even got keys?
Do you?
I assumed you guys were already inside.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
how'd we get in? Oh,
We just are.
Oh wait, question.
the keys.
How many
Alright,
coupons for Tex-Mex do we get, and what are they for?
how much? How much off? So buy one get one free. Like, is it like a free fry with a? Actually, wait. What do they serve?
We need your help,
Skinned
Arple.
Men.
What? Like they only serve customers that are skinned, or they serve the food that is skinned men?
Yes.
That's a very niche. Why is there such a huge chain of them?
Skin man.
There's a
My
lot of guys
God.
with no flesh on the East Coast.
And they eat other people with no flesh.
It's a vicious cycle.
God.
Eat or be eaten, eat and be eaten.
Yeah, it's the
Indeed.
flayed man eat flayed man world out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Spooky. Well, let's go to bed, I guess.
I didn't feel good to bed. Yeah.
Well, you ate so many finger sandwiches.
Yeah. Is there like there's an ice box?
Stop!
Oh my god, you still have more left?
But there's no food here.
There's no
I
food?
mean-
Oh.
Now I'm gonna starve.
No, I'm gonna.
I hope they have more fingy sandwiches tomorrow night.
He's gonna show up back at the same fucking theater being like, hey, do you guys have any more finger sandwiches?
24 hours later, we were like, God.
I think this was a nightly.
Yeah.
I didn't. Fuck. I go to bed.
Me too.
I go to bed forever.
Forever.
You all
I
go to
take a
bed.
nap. I
Forever.
write in my diary and I go to bed.
Dear diary.
That night.
Oh.
Shit, calm down.
Yes?
Hold up.
Okay.
I gotta do some stuff silently and suspiciously.
Well, you said that night.
Yeah, I know. That's just to make everybody uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm
And then I'm gonna do
Do
the
that naturally, don't worry. Can't stand you. God, I gotta sit during these sessions or else I. Oh.
Okay. Sorry, that was a yawn that I made into a
That
song.
was the air raid siren going off in his basement.
Oh my God.
Being attacked.
I get up in the middle of the night looking for snacks. I find the icebox with finger sandwiches.
I sleep peacefully.
I can't. I can't do. Just one.
No one would ever know.
I reach in, I grab a finger sandwich. I'm sorry, Hans. I eat it. Oh, these are good. I eat 5 more and I go back to bed.
How are you eating so much? Jesus.
I mean, they're finger sandwiches. They fit like you can fit a fucking like handful of them.
Bronson wakes up in the middle of the night, sticks his head in the icebox, starts slurping.
We're just our entire rations. This entire campaign is just gonna be.
Finger sandwiches for the first night.
Just thought the joke was gonna be we're gonna have the text. The text. Yeah. And so we're having finger sandwiches.
We'll have to get some Tex-Mex flown in.
Airdrop.
Airdrop.
Make sure you throw the smoke in a clear area so they can land.
We have a Tex-Mex foundation, but all it can do is deliver us delicious Tex-Mex food on command.
He's writing down notes. He's gonna start getting some finger sandwiches.
That's what I'm doing.
Man, fuck you guys. I want like finger sandwiches now.
I can taste all the bread and other things.
Oh yeah, the other things in the sandwiches. Yeah.
I'm gonna look up pictures of finger sandwiches now. Here, I'm
Don't do
doing
it, don't do
right
that.
now.
They're gonna make you
Mix the
more
fingers.
hungry.
Fingies.
if you try to lick your screen, it won't help.
Oh, do you know from experience?
Yeah, I've done it many times before.
Oh yeah.
Awful.
Boons and ties.
Yeah.
Do we wake up or do we die in our sleep?
Oh, I'm dead in my sleep.
What is this?
I looked up finger sandwiches and this is what came up.
No, thank you.
Oh, that was
Asparagus.
Oh, I don't like it.
No, wait, I didn't show you the.
Asparagus,
Sure.
cheese, chicken, salmon,
Asparagus
watercress,
roll-ups?
cucumber,
Wait.
basil.
Are asparagus roll-ups like fruit roll-ups, but asparagus?
This sounds awful. Stop talking.
It's asparagus flavored fruit
Why do you
roll-ups.
keep talking?
I haven't had a cheese sandwich.
Nick, hello?
I'm doing something.
He's doing something very important. Come on, we can
What?
talk about finger sandwiches. He's
Not you.
he's literally letting us talk about it.
I'm scared.
He's enabling us.
I'm losing my mind over here, over these finger sandwiches.
This is good then. Wow.
Mm.
Why the fuck are appetizers in general just like the most appealing thing? But then you eat a whole lot of them, and then you're like, I'm not very full.
Because they're so small and easy to eat, bro.
Small and comfy to eat.
Exactly, bro.
Comfy.
Comfy in your tum tea.
Come on, bro. Haven't you just gone on and have some shrimp every now and then? You know, just be like, mm-mm-mm.
Gotta get me some mini shrimp.
You
then
don't
you
make that sound when you
and then you
eat.
just-
I was like,
What do you mean
can.
you don't? What are you talking
you
about?
don't. You're a
What do you-
liar if you
What do
say
you mean
you
you're a
do.
liar? What?
That's kind of rude, to be honest, dude. You come here into our group, you barge in. You,
And then he accuses us of not, like, making sounds like that when we eat?
you come into our club.
No, we
You
don't.
could say he trundle barged in.
He was carrying a bunch of hoops and pulser, and he laid them down on top of us.
All right. I have concluded the things that I had to do.
Did you?
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Everybody wakes up.
Okay.
Everybody, grab
I
a
wake
little-
up,
Grab a brush. Put a little
I
makeup.
check the icebox. I assume I sleep ate some of them.
They're all gone.
I sweat. I sweat.
We
Wait.
all sweat.
They're not all gone.
They're all gone.
Why, God? Why?
No.
How
Why
could
have you
this have,
forsaken me?
how could this have happened?
Luckily, I had some extras in my jacket.
You look in your jacket. You ate those too.
I was going to hand them out to everyone.
I sure can't wait for breakfast. What do you got for us, Hans?
Okay, in the morning, I get up early. I jump out the window. I go to get some food. I use my incredible
Steamed
speed.
hams.
Hans
I thought we
leaps
had
out the
clams.
window and impales himself on the fence surrounding the property. He's dead.
Oh, no. How
I try to find something.
Finger sandwiches spill out of his mouth as he dies.
Oh, that's awful.
You're just woken
you ate
up.
them whole?
I try to find some food. Is there any?
No, there's
We're
no
not
food in
doing
the
this.
world.
Hans, you're gonna
Damn
be.
it! Shit!
Hans got the Hans got the munchies after the play. Jesus Christ.
Bro.
Bro.
What's this? I found in a hidden lockbox in the basement of the townhouse.
Oh, that's
There's
a good
no
one.
more finger sandwiches. They're gone.
It's not finger sandwiches. It's some iceberg lettuce.
Oh, what's
Are we the lettuce club now?
You find a perfectly preserved roast chicken with a
Okay.
with a letter on it that reads, "Save this for the party when they get back from their job and have all sorts of success. We'll have a wonderful time together."
Well, I don't know what this means.
Wait,
Who's?
but wasn't the Mr. Smith that talked to us Mehmet? Didn't you say that?
Oh yeah, you're right. That
After he
doesn't make
died,
sense.
though. No,
so
it was after he
Mehmet
died.
was
or-
so into the bit that
Yeah, he
he
was
did a
method.
chicken for us
He was-
because
Wait, no,
he
no,
knew Mr. Smith would want us to have that chicken.
we
he was
talked
method
to a
acting.
we talked to a like real Mr. Smith at one point. Did we not?
Yes, Dr. Smith in the bed as the burned man was Mehmet.
Okay.
All the other times it was really him.
I say, I bring out the chicken to the dinner room, and I say,
Wait, what burned man? When?
in the bed. When you had
There was a man in the bed.
When he was
who,
attacked by the Turks and like he was all burned up in the bed.
yeah,
and
we
gave you all the
presumed he
information.
was still alive.
Yeah.
That was Mehmet.
Yeah. Everyone gathers, and I say, "All right, good morning, everyone.
Hey, Hans.
I found
Good
this
morning.
for breakfast. We're eating roast chicken for breakfast.
Where did you get that?
Hans, no, I'm good. Hans.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I
mean-
need
Huh?
listen, Bronson. I need
Yeah.
to do something. Okay.
Okay,
I
Hans.
think I was feeling very weird after that play.
Yes, we can
Yeah.
After
tell. I
Yeah.
think.
I went to a fugue state and I attacked a new friend and I
You did.
Yeah, I
and
love
I ate
that.
way too many finger sandwiches. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
did.
A little too many.
I
It's
don't
a
know
bit-
what
good,
was in
though.
them, but they're hitting.
I've-
They're hitting you a little different.
So I want to extend my apologies to Joseph and William.
Mm-hmm.
And here
Oh,
here I
Uh,
the roast chicken.
This is
Thank
fully
you.
roasted chicken.
I
What-
don't have anything else. All the
I-
finger sandwiches disappeared.
oh,
That's
That's-
fine.
a shame about that. Well,
Yeah.
here, you have the chicken then.
I really am not hungry,
Yeah.
so
I-
I just
I mean, I'm also good.
I'm also not very
Bronson,
hungry.
you want this?
No, I ain't much of a chicken in the morning kind of guy, you know.
Does
What do you mean
anybody?
you ain't not much of a chicken in the morning kind of guy. Like I can eat chicken whenever I want, but I'm just not hungry at the moment. Anker,
That's
come
good.
here. I know how much you love chicken.
Somebody wants chicken.
What?
I mean, I love chicken, but I'm okay.
I
Felix, come here, man. I
Wait,
know
I
how
have-
much you love chicken.
You
Felix
don't know
looks
these
over
men.
No,
Felix looks
no.
over this chicken, and I have the thing open. I have the machine open now. Felix decides this chicken is good to eat.
Well then.
here you go.
Are you sure Felix is right in the morning?
We're all gonna die of salmonella before we fucking.
That's a shame.
All these notes.
Don't worry about it. Well, both we should do our daily ritual
What do you mean by
What is
that?
that?
of getting a newspaper.
Ding dong!
What?
Oh, someone's at the door. Bronson, go answer it.
Oh,
I suppose I could.
Thank you.
do you guys live here normally?
As you approach the front door, you see a letter lying on the inside, just inside the door. Push through the letter slot.
Oh boy.
Is there a mailman outside?
You look outside. You don't see one.
That is just like what happened when we got the letter to go to the play.
But I was.
I
the
mean, you see a
mailman.
mailman driving away.
Oh, it's not the same. What is that? Things are different.
Hey Hans.
Hans
You
is,
alright, Hans?
Hans is fucking gone.
What is,
Insanity may be up
The-
on the sheet.
letter-
but it ain't.
The letter is addressed to Mr. Prenglier.
Oh, this is for me.
oh,
I'll
it's for
open her up.
you.
Alright. I'm gonna open her up.
What's it say? What's it say? What's it say?
I don't know. I can't read it aloud just in case it says something personal, you know?
Oh.
Read it, and
Fine.
it states the following: Mr. Prenglier, we have caught wind of an opportunity here in London. It is most fortuitous that you and Mr. Schmidt are already present within the city. A Dr. Charles Highsmith of St. Agnes Asylum has been seeking a psychoanalyst for assistance with a curious problem. We believe this problem may be related to the issue of the play. Goliath has identified this problem as one of interest to the Foundation. As such, it is the order of the Foundation that you pose as a psychoanalyst for the purpose of meeting this Dr. Highsmith and investigating his problem. Your records have already been falsified, and no great deception is
Oh,
required
cool.
on your part. You
Oh,
are
thank
the
God.
vessel to get us in the door. Please
All right.
ensure the safety of Mr. Schmidt in this endeavor, per the request of the bank.
His facial expression as he's reading this is like, oh god, oh,
Take care of this baby boy.
Enclosed is Dr. Highsmith's correspondence. Good luck. Regards, the caretaker.
Just come here and read this.
Yes. Okay. I read it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's it?
Why does it
Yep.
specify my safety?
Why do you think, Joseph?
Who's the Goliath?
You don't need to know it, Joseph. I swear to God, I'm just gonna like fucking kill you one of
Guys,
these
what's
days.
your-
I'm gonna straight up kill you. I'm gonna
your
snap
code
and just say,
names.
"What?
Wait. Is your name actually Pringalia?
Yeah, I told you that.
That's not a code name.
No.
No, man. There were Springs secrets and stuff.
Wait, does it sound like a code name? Does it sound that outlandish to be named William Pringalier?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Okay,
Perfectly
because I was
normal.
about to get kind of sad. What? What'd you-
So, how's it going,
Alright.
fellas?
Wait.
All right, boys. So it looks like we got something to do, and y'all can help us.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we're going to pose as I read the letter, psychoanalysts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at
all of
that.
us?
Um,
That was just one.
I suppose it is just gonna be one of us, huh?
I don't think psychoanalysts travel in packs.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
Can we be
Yeah.
your assistants or your studies?
No, you could probably just stay here. I'll take Joseph with me. He can be my assistant. Y'all can just sit there looking cute, maybe.
I thought you told us that we could help.
Yeah, and then I thought about it.
He's like, y'all get out with me.
Inside
Never
the
mind,
envelope.
stay here.
Inside the envelope is is the correspondence from Dr. Highsmith that he mentioned.
Oh yeah, read the next. Let's read the next.
Yeah, I read those.
St. Agnes's Asylum for the Deranged, near Weobley, Herefordshire. I'm sure I didn't say one of those or both right.
Could you spell that?
No, I'll post it in a minute.
No.
Friday, 18th October, 1929. Dear Sir, I apologize for this unsolicited correspondence, but pray that you will do me the favor of reading it through and considering its request. This letter comes to you as the author of the paper Basic Anxiety and Ontological Insecurity, which I may say so I much admired, particularly your analysis of the work of Dr. Karen Horney. Don't. Somewhere the caretaker is chuckling at the name that he put in that fake letter.
God damn.
Archibald Pringler.
Remember the guy at the Microsoft conference? His name was Mike Booty or something.
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, he's like he's like a very high up in the fucking Microsoft thing. By the way,
Booty.
I thought it was Matt Booty.
Matt Booty. We're
Bad
children.
booty.
I am a
Matt
consulting doctor. I'm a consulting doctor at St. Agnes's Asylum in Herefordshire, and am seeking an expert opinion on how to proceed in the matter of an inmate's case. If I may prevail upon you, these are an outline of the facts. Patient W is a young man from a good line who, holding no employ, spent much of his time before his admission in private study. In the autumn of 1927, a terrible incident occurred, and W's father and sister were left murdered. W, much troubled, was committed to this asylum shortly thereafter, upon the application of his brother and the diagnosis of the family physician. W is suffering from extended bouts of scotophobia that give him temporary but intense anxiety. This has proved treatable with medication, and I am of the happy opinion that I may recommend his release when the period of his mandatory confinement comes to an end this November. Here the problem arises. W's brother has been urging me to recommend his continued residence. I am surprised at our playing opposite roles in this not uncommon disagreement, and I find the stance of the family unusually rigid. I'm currently at a loss to understand a motive. I'm hopeful that you will consent to an interview with me on this matter. Again, I regret this communication without our previous introduction, but my closest colleagues have not the patience for psychoanalytics that I believe to be the way to examine such cases. There are some unusual aspects here, and perhaps this might be an interesting study for you. I shall be visiting London for a few days, beginning the 28th of October. I shall be staying at the Great Western Hotel. Please contact me there, should you be willing to meet. You are, of course, very welcome to bring colleagues or assistants, should you so wish. Your obliged and obedient servant, Charles Highsmith.
See, we stay at the Great Western, not the Best Western.
I see how it is.
It's the second best Western.
It's pretty great.
I see how it
Penultimate
is.
Decent
Western.
Western.
This is the old Western.
Yeah.
Ain't the best Western out there, but it's pretty great.
It's alright. It's good for what we got.
I changed a couple of words and dates, but it's this is mostly the same.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
You want to know the funny thing?
Yeah.
What?
I have to go to the index to get that because the one that they want to use as a handout is well, it's written to be atmospheric, but it's also illegible.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh, you can't read that?
So I went and I found the plain text version at the end.
Jesus Christ.
Millennials can't read cursive.
No, Sylvie, you're looking at it.
I know. I know.
Like it's pure. It's just scribbles. It's not real. It's a prank.
You just got pranked.
You're done.
Eater
Alright, well then, I guess we're going to the... Oh, I don't even know.
To the place
Mm-hmm.
In 10 days.
in 10 days. So
Yes.
until then,
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
Let's go back to the play.
yeah. Who's gonna fight this time? Maybe we'll die this time. Oh, I set my middle finger.
You know, I could have done that for you if you just asked.
No, I actually did that. I did that earlier.
Does anybody
On
have any
accident.
like I don't even know, like a compress?
I
Yeah,
would
can
just.
I roll
like,
first aid on him?
My bruises on my throat.
Yeah, can I roll for... Well, actually,
Yeah.
no, you healed because we slept.
I went to
Oh,
go
okay.
lean on the table stand and I fucked my finger up even more. Oh, can I get some medical attention, please?
I mean, I can try.
Oh, you are a doctor?
No, but
You
I'll
are-
try anyway.
I'm
Roll
trained in
first
fast
aid. Here we
aid.
go. Here we go. Okay, actually, I got it with a 25 normal.
Oh, what was that first aid?
Yeah.
You said it perfectly.
There we
Ah,
go.
danke. I feel much better. Not myself and my finger is broken.
Yeah.
You're not you when
Yeah,
your finger's broken.
You know,
So
I,
Eat
fucking
a Snickers.
Are you alright, Mr. William?
yeah, no, I'm fine.
You see him?
I swear to God, this Hans man he's something else.
You see him on the
He
EC.
seems quite nice, except for the whole choking.
Did you say you wanted to get a newspaper? Was that Bronson who said that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Bronson goes out to find a newspaper, picks it up, flipping through for stuff.
Oh my god, it's gonna be in English too.
It is, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You see one story that catches your eyeball. You throw it and it snatches it right out of the air.
Catch it, catch it.
It says, Run of New Play by playwright Estes. Cancelled.
Oh.
Good thing you got here in time for the first run, huh?
The story appears to go into detail about the riot, the dozens of arrests, and the quick shuttering of the play by the theater officials who do not want none of that shit happening at their fucking theater.
That's fair.
Cowards.
It ends with a reference say there were multiple injuries and one woman remains in critical condition at the Scala Theatre. This is the second worst tragedy to occur in Europe at a theater called the Scala in recent years.
Oh yeah, I heard about that
Second
first
worst.
one that happened, recently. Did y'all hear about that? Like the entire theater in Italy burned down. A bunch of people died. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Nah, nah.
I didn't hear about that.
that's insane. I
That's,
hope they caught whoever.
Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they
I hope
hung them
they-
high. Like that's awful. That is
I hope they
absolutely.
burn.
Yeah, I hope they burn in hell. Right? Like, goddamn, if they're not 6 feet under, I mean, I sure as hell will be willing to put them down there.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I mean, I'll do it. You know I will.
I don't. I hope
Well, now you do.
not.
Bye.
Well,
God, I have not. All right, well. Well, there goes the play.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hi, Smith.
Hi, Smith, he says with such venom.
How did you say that?
What a fucking name.
The fuck is wrong?
What?
He had too many finger sandwiches. Still catching up. Ooh.
Oh, I'm going to talk about finger sandwiches.
Oh god, he's about to vomit. Watch out.
Having flashback songs.
Yeah. I'm going to just lie down for a minute.
We're out in public, like you're just gonna sit on the curb.
No, is there a bench?
There's a bench.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Where do you think we should go, Joseph?
I want to go to the theater and see if they put up any signs saying anything.
All right, that's a good
Right.
idea. Let's go there then.
I
Or
dragged
do
myself
we-
up.
Do we know where the what's his name? Estes is where he's
Tall bot.
Where
where's
he's-
Spellman?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
We might be
that's
able
why
to
I'm hoping
find
the
someone
theater-
who knows then. Yeah.
The manager there might be able to help.
You go to the theater?
Yep.
Alright, you guys make your way back to the theater. Is currently it's currently closed.
Why are you closed?
There's nothing going on there.
Why are you closed? There's no signs or anything saying canceled or.
There is a sign that says
Get a,
that it's canceled, so everybody
Does it-
knows.
But
is there anything else like?
Make a spot hidden.
Okay.
you can do it. Believe in yourself.
Don't spring.
Hard.
Hard?
Yeah.
You can see a bit of paint dripping down from behind the poster that is up there that says everything is canceled.
Paint.
Looks
Oh.
fresh almost.
Is it yellow?
It is.
Like
I- Nah.
fellas, I think one of the crazier people painted the yellow sign up there.
Fantastic.
What was your spot hidden roll?
Hard.
He's typing something to him.
I started hyperventilating.
Are you okay?
I look around me.
I calm him down. I grab him by both shoulders.
Okay,
and I
hold
say,
on, hold on. I look at what time is it? What time was it last I saw?
What time is it right now?
Yes.
It's looks to be about it's probably about 10:30, 10:45.
What time?
Morning?
Do I know what time it was when we got here?
I mean,
Oh.
it's only been like a minute or so. Like you just got here.
I try and I'm like, do you guys see this? I point at my fingers.
There's yellow paint dried on the tips of his fingers.
What the fuck?
How did
Yeah.
When? Yeah, I'm seeing it. Not really believing it.
How did I? When did? How did?
Did you touch anything here?
I don't.
I mean, I didn't see
I
it.
had a weird dream, but
Wait, you had a weird dream. Tell us.
nothing about this
No, tell.
painting.
What was your dream?
I love discussing
It
dreams.
was nothing.
All right, don't be a weirdo.
What?
Bronson, you fucking weirdo.
Listen here, motherfucker. You tell me your dreams, alright?
Bronson walks up to you. He's bigger than you.
What the hell?
Why are you doing this?
When did this happen?
I love
When he became
discussing-
20.
Listen, I love discussing dreams, alright? I want to hear about your dream.
Why do you have to be so mad?
Wait, what is his size?
It's 50.
Yeah, I'm 10 bigger than you, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's bigger than fucking Joseph.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be here
Small
about
man.
Joseph's.
Why are you
Tell us
doing
about-
this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's look at Paul Allen's.
Let's look at Paul Allen's stream.
Oh, that's an eggshell void. I had a dream that was back on the hazelnut farm.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
I had a dream that I think I should buy a boat.
Oh,
I
Did you
had
still
a
think
dream
that when you
I'm
woke up?
surprised you've never done that yet with how much money you
Yeah,
have.
I would have thought like a boat been the first thing you bought.
I had a dream about dancing with a lady.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, what kind of
And
lady?
then realizing I hadn't seen her face and that everybody else had left when they looked at her.
Wait, there were more people in this room when you began
Originally.
dancing? Okay, you left out that key important detail because you just said I was dancing with a lady, everybody left. It's like, okay, didn't know there were people to begin with. All right, carry on. Sorry, I didn't mean to shit talk your dream so much. It's your dream.
You're so mean to me.
I
come on.
I
You
do it
bad-
because I care, and you know that, right?
No, you don't.
You're right, though.
He needs you to man up.
You know what?
Tell
How,
your
how
own
high up
doing.
is the banner? Or the poster? Or is
Don't
it
do
ground
that.
How high up is it?
level? Yeah, is it ground level?
It's not ground.
I don't know
level,
if it's like a high elevated.
Nah, it's maybe like the bottom of the poster is maybe 3.5 feet off the ground. It's not that high.
If we could just look at it,
Why would we want to do that?
maybe we'll learn something about the play.
I think we both know what's behind that damn fucking poster, and I don't think it's going to be something that's going to inform us on anything.
Could.
It
I mean, it
might,
could, but I don't think so.
it might curse us or something.
Yeah, like, the Germans got the right idea.
If you want to see it, you can make a draw it.
No, I'm good.
See? Exactly. Don't want to see
Wait,
it again.
how was I able to draw it?
You weren't able to.
But I must have. Last
You're
night,
right.
I guess.
That is a good point. Would you leave it on last night? Shit, we should have locked the fucking door or put a little bell on you like a little cat or something.
Ding, ding.
Just
Okay.
I look,
For
I
now.
look around. Does anybody else have paint on their fingers?
I hold up my fingers.
I held up my fingers. But not my hands, just my fingers.
How awful.
They stretch up to head level.
Oh, it's horrifying.
From now on, everyone needs to wear a cat bell around their neck.
No.
So we can't sneak anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you just no stealth. Just everybody, just put cat bells on everything.
We need to
Felix-
enforce honesty in this group.
Felix
Does anybody
walks
else have
up and
paint?
just rips the poster off the wall.
Oh my.
What?
Oh,
God.
you little fucker.
Yes, finally. Oh, I was waiting
What?
for that.
What?
I look away.
It's the yellow
Behind
sign.
it.
No shit.
I need.
Uh-oh.
Anker wasn't prepared for the yellow sign.
Oh my
I need to take my dog out. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Can I get a sanity from Bronson and this fucking bearded guy?
All right for me.
You were not ready for him to pull the poster off. I'm sorry, dude.
Which bearded guy?
Yeah, which bearded guy?
Oh, big.
Oh my, I got that.
Say my
Nice,
fucking name, you
that
asshole.
nice juicy 5.
I forgot it. William.
I paced.
Both you guys take 1 point of sanity damage as you just are like staggered by it for a second, like. And then you relax and you're like, this makes me really uncomfortable. It is awfully pretty. It makes me really uncomfortable. I like to look at it. God, I'm so unsettled. Why does it look so pretty? It's a bizarre fucking...
So, since I'm looking at their hands or trying to see if they have paint and they're taking it back, I'm like, he pulled off the bed. I'm not looking behind me. Nope. Nobody else has paint on their hands.
Make a spot hidden.
Fail.
You're trying to get a good look, but people are like moving their hands around. Nobody's letting you see them.
Everybody, raise your hands. Hold them still. Does anybody else have
Alright,
paint?
here. Here.
I don't think so.
Here, I hold mine.
I go one by one.
I'm gonna look at my own hands.
Everybody has paint on their fingers.
Oh,
What?
look at that. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
well.
Okay.
That's not good.
How did this happen?
I got it. That's why all the finger sandwiches were missing.
Ah.
We ate them all after we painted.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah. We went out
tired.
and like took turns, and then we just came back and
Okay.
were like, "Hey, I would like to have finger sandwich."
We all got.
I'm
yellow
sorry,
fingers.
Hans.
I'm sorry, Hans.
Internally, I'm thinking I'm perfect cover up for when I snuck like 5 of those things.
I think it is for the best.
What is that noise?
Who's that?
There's knocking coming from inside the theater.
I don't like that. It's spooky.
That's
Hello?
I shuffle around, not looking at the banner.
I tried to open the door.
Is it locked?
It's locked.
Can you hear?
Hello?
Can you
All
spot?
right. Stand back. I'm gonna try.
I start knocking back.
I get down. All right, cover me. Joseph, use your frail body to cover me. I'm gonna pick this door.
No. I'm not. You know what?
I'm gonna pick the fucking door. I'm
Pick
rolling
the door.
lockpick.
You're gonna break in?
I'm not breaking in. I'm just like looking inside, and I'll close it.
You're committing a crime.
I got an extreme.
You pick the lock, and the door is thrust open. You stagger to the side, and you see, staggering out into the sunlight, is Hannah Keith, the actress who played Casilda.
No.
Both of her knuckles are scabbed and bloody from knocking.
Oh.
Jeez. Oh gosh.
She is dressed in Casilda's attire, the crown on her head, tears running down her face. She staggers out into the street and just is saying, "No mask! No mask! No mask!"
What?
She turns to face you guys and she says, "Black stars." And you see,
huh?
she's just hit by a truck.
Oh my god!
Wait.
I'm really loving the dedication of these actors.
I'm gonna roll my sanity check.
But
Yeah.
Finally, I found someone else who loved that album as much as I did.
Ooh. Oh. Nice.
Oh wait, sanity.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh no, just roll sanity if you have not seen Impossible Horrors.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
fine.
then I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I guess it's only Joseph.
I'm a pure boy. Well, wait. Horrors or death?
You're gonna want to roll.
Alright.
I don't think you've ever seen something weird and
Oh,
fucked up.
no,
like this.
not on people.
Yeah.
I pass.
You pass. You're like, oh, and you just had a conversation with this woman last night, a rather pleasant conversation, and now you see her mad, stricken with fear, staggering out into the street, talking nonsense, and just die.
So,
But you managed to maintain your composure.
so before like anybody shows up, do you think we should head in there and see what the fuck she was so freaked out
Call the
about?
cops! Call the cops! Call the cops!
Right
I look
now?
for a phone. I look for a phone.
There is a telephone booth not too far away.
I start going for it.
Now hold up, Joseph.
You just saw? Did you just see what I saw?
I mean, I saw it, but don't you want to see what did
What do
this
you
to her?
mean?
I mean, we gotta.
Did you just see that lady get hit by a fucking truck?
Oh my God, Joseph. All right,
She's
listen.
dead. Is she dead? I go over. I check the corpse.
Joseph, I grab
She
hold of
is-
Joseph. I grab hold of Joseph before he can do it.
You'd see other people are walking over now, like in horror, like, oh my god.
Joseph, listen to me. If something in there did that to her, and it's still in there, we're just letting it walk free.
What do you mean?
It could do this to other people. Like, think about that, all right? We gotta go in there and figure out what caused this, and then if we can, stop it. Are you with me? We can do this, Joseph. We got this.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Listen to the crazy rat boy.
What?
I heard someone
No.
else refer to him as a rat boy, so I'm just gonna call him that as well.
Rat boy.
Rat boy.
That boy.
Hey, rat boy.
Dog.
Rat boy Jr.
Dog.
Little rat dog.
Alone in the world is a little rat dog.
Do
you guys go inside or not?
Me.
People are starting to call the police of their own accord.
Yes, we're going
Okay,
inside,
alright.
and should we?
My job is done here.
But you
I
didn't
guess
do
we-
anything.
Away I go.
Build them up, knock them down. So you guys head
shimmy
inside.
I shimmy towards the entrance, not looking at the sign.
Okay. The theater is dark.
I close
The
door
lobby
behind us.
is dim.
You do what?
I close the door behind us.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm sure we won't get locked in.
I mean, I don't want
It's
people
now
knowing that we.
very
walk.
dim in here.
Oh, hold on. I rummage through my bag and pull out a flashlight and turn it on.
Oh God, you were pointing that directly in my face. Did you do that on purpose?
It was dim. I couldn't see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's this one.
I like
Oh,
this
no.
one. You walk inside, and you can see the floor of the lobby is scattered with that pale jewelry that you saw the actors wearing during the play. It looks like it's all been smashed into pieces. It's just scattered across the floor. There's also a table upended. You're not sure how it got like that, but it's there. And you can see the doors to the theater itself are open.
All right. Well, suppose we should, start looking for clues. I guess just make sure you keep your eyes peeled, but don't keep them too peeled. You know what I mean? You might see shit you don't want to see.
Don't peel your eyelids.
Yeah, Joseph, you stay close to me. Keep your eyes on
If
the
anybody
floor.
sees
you.
a book or papers,
Keep your
please let
eyes
me
at the
know.
floor. Don't look directly at
Also,
anything.
I stealth.
I would
You
also like to
just-
stealth.
okay,
Try to,
go for
I
it.
try
If
to
you wanna-
get low.
If you want to get low,
low.
get low, get low.
Get low. I fail.
Okay, here I go.
I succeed.
I
failed.
got.
I failed to get low.
I get a
No.
normal.
No.
Oh, normal?
Yes. How
Okay.
low can you go?
You guys are creeping around. Make spot hiddens.
How far can you fall into
Oh
depravity?
boy, the best spot hidden in this town.
Oh boy, I got a normal. No, I failed.
Boy, I got a normal.
Boy, did I too.
I failed.
We're so normal, guys.
Hell yeah.
So
not-
quirky. You're so normal. We're so quirky because we're normal.
Quirky. I'm
Did anybody get higher than a normal?
What are we rolling?
Spot hidden.
spot hidden?
Spot hidden.
He's got 5
Yes,
eyes.
What about Anker?
I failed.
Damn,
What
son.
about Anker?
What about Anchor?
Anchor, you here?
Anker's
Oh no, he's
away!
walking his dog. I forgot
Oh,
about
that's right.
that.
Yeah.
Dog time.
What'd you get? Felix?
He said he fell.
Oh.
Failed.
You guys just find more broken pieces of this jewelry.
I'm looking around for any bits of paper,
You don't see any
writings.
paper or
I
writing.
see any paint. I avert my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking around for like any sort of weird object, like weird materials. I guess like blood or
Some
anything
kind
like
of
that.
kooky thing out there.
You don't see
Is it
anything.
a little
wacky?
You see you see blood on the door from where it looks like she'd been knocking.
Is it in the shape
It's
of
weird. You
knuckles?
only saw her knocking. You only heard her knocking for, you know,
Just a little bit amount of time.
a
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
short amount of time. But her knuckles were raw and bleeding, and you can see there is a fair amount of blood and like skin on the door, like she'd been knocking for a very long time.
She might have passed out for a while. Oh, good.
Can I roll listen?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just trying to listen into our surroundings.
I pass normal.
I feel.
You hear this? It's coming from above you.
There's something above us.
Out here, nothing.
I silently look around for a set of stairs or a way to get up there.
No, I mean it's coming from directly above you.
I'm just creeping around, oblivious.
I grab hold of Johnny, or not Johnny. Why don't? God damn it, Joseph.
Dead.
I mean, you have two characters who are both like very frail men, and they both start with J's. It was only a matter of time. Yeah.
Jojo.
I grab hold of him and I whisper in his ear, "There's something directly above us." Because like there's a floor right above us, right?
Yeah, but it's dark
I
above.
start-
You can't quite see the ceiling.
As a stupid babe, I start lifting my flashlight upwards to get a glimpse.
And you see, hanging from the rafters,
Oh god damn it!
No.
is the man who played the priest, just swinging.
Hang in there, baby.
Come on.
His arms
So
are
fucking
limp.
cheap.
His eyes are bulging.
Luke.
He's dressed in his attire. He's dressed in.
Ears.
He's just shut up. He's dressed in the priest attire.
Oh, mein Gott.
Hang in there, baby.
I already said that.
Both say that.
How crass. I thought you
Just wanted to sound cool, like I knew stuff.
None
I
of
mean,
us are
just because
cool.
I said it doesn't mean you should.
Oh, come on, Willie. Now he thinks you're cool.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh.
Isn't that what we all strive for, to be cool?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were cool kids. That's why I came here to hang out with you.
Yeah, we're just all...
I can't believe the world of
hanging
trouble
out.
I got myself in. My mom's gonna kill me.
We're just brothers, that's all.
Yeah.
You don't look very similar.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, buddy.
Hug me, brother from another mother.
All right, stop.
So that's where he draws the line, huh?
Is he?
It's more of a
so good.
duration thing.
Is he hanging
Okay.
from a?
Can we
He's
get?
hanging from a rafter.
Is there anything in his hands?
Is there anything in his hands?
Well, also,
Yes.
can we try to get him down? Maybe he'll have something in his pocket. or
He's
something.
I mean, this is
Grabbing
like a
him?
big lobby. His feet are probably about 25 feet above you.
I look around for like a step ladder or something that could have, explained how he got up there.
You don't see any.
Oh, that's not good.
Well,
How do we?
I suppose
Get
we'll
him
have to
down.
climb up there.
We're not.
How?
God.
If we can't, I
How
don't
do we
know.
get up there?
How heavy are you, Hans?
Bronson has
Hans.
flashbacks to his
Well, I
broken
have a
leg.
75 climb skill.
Yeah.
Well,
just stand on my
guess
shoulder.
he choked on his lines.
Try.
And here's the
70.
thing: if I climb up there and throw him, knock him down, he's going to fall a long distance and slam into the floor.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that would be kind of nasty, wouldn't it?
Is there a cushion down
I mean,
here?
I don't want to fucking catch a no dead body. Like,
I'm not doing
I don't get paid enough for that.
I'd be
It's
crushed
like
by it.
knocking down a beehive.
Maybe let's look around some more
Yeah, but
first.
the beehive's gonna
Yeah, let's look
splat.
around.
I think Bronson
Uh
has
huh.
the
Like
good
beehives
idea.
do when you knock them down.
Thanks.
Yeah, but this beehive ain't gonna smell like honey.
You
Oh,
sure?
oh, you are a metaphor. Okay.
I'm not a metaphor.
He's a metaphor.
I've
No,
never
no.
met a four I didn't like.
Let's go somewhere else that we haven't been yet.
Yeah, let's keep
Anywhere.
looking around before we start
Where's
desecrating
the
any more corpses.
stairs? Where the
The
stairs at?
To go to the theater, or
Yeah,
Well,
to the theater.
to a higher floor, I guess.
I want to go to the theater.
Okay, we'll
there's
go
the
to
bar
theater.
area.
Yeah, let's look at the bar area.
Ooh, yeah, let's go to the bar.
Okay.
Let's get a drink.
You go to the bar area.
Shh. Fucked
Uh,
up.
all of the
Yes,
bottles
yes.
have been smashed.
No,
Oh,
Every single one.
they
wait.
saw this coming.
This is where the finger sandwiches were, right? I look around.
There are no finger sandwiches.
It's probably for the best. I don't think I'd try and eat them in this situation with blood and stuff everywhere.
They're made out of literal fingers. Ooh, spooky.
Ambrosia is not for mortal kind.
You can see there. There are 3 people sitting at the bar.
I don't think those people are alive.
I try to listen for
You can
muttering.
recognize their attire.
All right.
I
It's Camilla and Casilda's 2 sons.
Oh,
look at them. Can I see their bodies moving like they're breathing? Can I make like a spot hidden to see
Make
if
a
they're
spot
breathing?
hidden.
Okay, thank God. Yes. Hard.
The sons do not appear to be breathing. They're slumped over. Camilla does appear to be breathing.
Okay, I tell that. I whisper that quietly to Joseph and anyone else who happens to be close nearby.
should we save her?
Joseph, I would be very, very careful because it looks like the 2 younger ones aren't alive.
Oh no.
Yeah, so just avert your eyes and look down, and I'll describe what happens. I go up to her and touch her on the shoulder.
She slumps over, falling off of the chair, and you realize the movement was caused by the 3 or 4 rats that were starting to burrow into her chest, which skitter away
Oh,
I'm
that's
glad
not
I don't.
around your feet.
I jump a good 3 feet into the air.
God
Buddies.
damn it, rat boy.
Buddies!
They circle Felix for a second and then keep going.
What the hell was that about?
Don't worry about
Felix accepts it with absolute grace, like this is a normal thing that happens frequently.
It's the strangest things. All of his restaurants, they have like a bad rat problem, but no one ever complains about it.
They're overflowing with copies of Bad Rats.
No one fears them for they are normal.
They're not
Oh,
bad
that
rats.
is
They're
wrong.
just misunderstood rats.
You're
The
not
weird
a
thing
bad
is-
rat. You just need a bad rat.
The weird thing is, as you're over there with those bodies, the rat thing obviously was terrible to see. But other than that, and on the 2 sons, you don't see... They just look like pale and cold. You don't see any wounds or
Wound marks or anything? No,
No.
apparent cause of death?
not that you can see.
Well, it's clearly the drinks.
Is it safe? I heard a
Um,
thump and
Alright,
skittering.
so what happened? Yeah, the skittering was... Okay, and I'm being quite literal here. There were like 3 or 4 rats inside of the woman's stomach, the sternum area, if you will, and they were like, going to town on it, eating it up like a big old quesadilla. And they skittered away.
Oh!
William
Can't believe,
has a
can't
lot
believe
of
what
grace.
You're telling me
Like some sort
that's
of
macabre.
it's like a taco bowl, but instead of a taco bowl, it's woman's chest.
Just flesh being ripped.
If I could remember the amount of times that I've described a woman's chest being devoured by rats as a delicious Mexican dish, I would have no money.
No money
Poor.
whatsoever.
But yeah, that's about it. So, I mean, if you want to look at it, feel free to, but just, I'm warning you, it is kind of grisly.
Is there any papers, books?
You
I
any
don't see
papers.
any.
Oh. Let's just keep going, I guess.
I suppose so.
There is a door to an upper level, but it is locked and barred. There is still the way to the theater.
Alright, well then, I guess one way.
Sorry, barred how? Like just a normal lockup procedure barred, or like a fucking Jesus Christ get it shut barred?
It doesn't seem like it's unnaturally or like excessively barred. It's just heavily locked.
Okay. I just want to make sure they're not trying to lock shit away like, oh god, fuck, oh god.
You head into the theater, and the first thing you see, sitting in one of the chairs in the back row, looks like he's sleeping,
Oh god damn it.
is the child with the jewels on his fingers.
Oh.
Alright, I'll check this one too.
I'd be careful.
Yeah, I poke his shoulder.
Doesn't move.
Is he breathing?
Can I roll spot hidden to see if he's breathing?
Make a spot hidden check.
Alright. Normal.
Normal?
Hmm.
As you check to see if he's breathing, you see him exhale.
Nope.
And you see his breath in the air. Like, it's relatively chilly in here, but it shouldn't be that cold. And you watch his breath in the air coil, and for a moment it looks like it takes a familiar shape. And then
Oh,
it
no.
dispels.
Oh no.
And you see him just slump slightly.
You saw that too, right, Joseph?
I think so. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's not the Joseph and William show. Come on.
You're the one that's only whispering to Joseph.
You're right, but you got ears.
That's because I'm holding the flashlight.
You whisper to me too when I'm
Felix is backing up his truck.
It's just like the ooze.
Oh no.
Where that beacon
I
is
start
coming
running
from.
for the entrance. Oh god! Oh no!
Hey, where do you want the salt delivery at?
Is there a salt delivery here? I'm about to drop off some salt right now.
Hey, for the last
I don't know why
time,
he's
didn't
fucking
order any
Cajun.
salt.
He's foghorn leghorn.
You should have told me that before
I
unpacked it
say,
all.
there's some salt to be delivered here.
Chicken hawk. Alright. God damn it. Alright. Okay, so I walk around to the other side of the boy. I want to see the boy's face. How's the boy doing?
The boy.
Show me the boy.
He's just still.
Show me the boy.
I try and
Are his
lift up
eyes
his
closed?
face.
You lift up his.
Like-
What do you?
Yeah, like his head to look at his face.
So you tilted his chin up.
You tilt
Yeah.
his chin up, and he is. I mean, he's not moving. His head doesn't give any resistance.
And he's not breathing anymore, right?
No.
Oh, he's fucking dead. What am I doing?
I like the imagery of William just trying to grab the child's face and lift him up by it.
Old man Jenkins.
Show me the boy.
God. Fucking pick up a small
Show
child
me.
by his face and like, I think he's dead.
This boy ain't working right.
This boy ain't right.
Woman, what'd you
This
do to the
isn't-
boy?
This isn't the boy. This is Bill Williamson, owner of the power plant.
Oh no. Why are you dressed like a small child, Bill?
I would have gotten away with it too.
What were you trying to get away with being a small child?
Being a small child, you
All
couldn't
he's ever
nail
wanted to
that.
do.
I get to poop my pants. Anyways,
Oh, God.
as you guys are standing there by this child's body,
Yes.
the stage lights come on.
Oh god damn it! What?
I gotta
now?
look.
And you see there the
I
stage.
click off my flashlight.
The, the stage is set with the palace balcony set, with the twin suns in the background. All across the floor is painted many, many times the yellow sign.
Oh no.
Yep.
And sitting on the edge of the stage, completely naked,
Oh no.
is an older man wearing a bone white mask.
It's the man.
He's just sitting there.
I got his dick out.
Got the whole thing.
Oh, I forgot to roll for dick size.
Stop.
I'm sorry. Well, that's the. I think that's the actor that played the masked guy. But he's wearing a mask, so we can't really confirm it. But he was old and a man.
You see him slowly turn to look at you.
Oh, he's still
Dick's
alive.
stalking me.
That you can hear me?
I don't trust like that.
You
Maybe.
can hear me. The lights are
You can't
on.
see any expression, just the smooth white of the pallid mask, and he's just staring in your direction.
I don't like that. The
I
lights
mean,
are
I
on.
think he sees us.
But it's dark out. How did he see me?
I mean, we're out here whispering like a bunch of fucking idiots. Like
I mean, I failed my stealth check. I don't know.
Yeah, stop hollering! Stop hollering! He's gonna hear us.
What you hollering?
Oh god, you're right. I am. All right, I suppose we should get up a little closer.
Okay. Wait, should we talk to him?
I mean, we might try to. All right, come on,
Okay. Hello,
bro.
sir?
How close do you get?
Oh, I'm still at the back
Close-
of the theater.
I mean,
That's
I don't
not a
know.
threat.
now.
I'm just asking.
I'm going up a seat at a
I said the
time,
wrong
like
thing.
a
My
row.
character hurt.
Yeah,
He's just
Talking-
still. If you're that far, but he's just still staring at you.
I'm
Talking
going up a
lost,
row
man.
at a time just to see how he reacts.
He's just looking at you.
Flashlight look above me now. Look.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out super bad for me.
Oh, I'm gonna turn on my flashlight and look around in the air above us. Just get a general glimpse of everything in the vicinity.
Looks normal. Looks like the theater.
Okay, the ceiling does not have anything on it.
Does not.
I look
Check-
harder
check
at
the
it just in
sides.
case.
It does.
Check this. Check the sides of the in the dark of the stage.
I'm looking. I'm flinging my
You're not
flashlight
close enough
every
to
which
see
way.
the sides of the stage.
All right, well, come with me, boy.
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 Is now the
Fuck you,
time.
boy.
Boy.
Oh well. He didn't seem to respond. All right, well, let's get closer, fellas.
Is everybody getting closer, or?
Yeah.
Anker's gonna stay where he is.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Why are you staying where you are?
Spooked.
Spook?
Spooked.
What are you gonna do then?
Here?
Stay right here.
It's what he does. It's okay.
What does that mean?
He's just gonna stay right there. It's fine.
You get closer. And closer.
After like 5 rows of seats, I guess I'll call out to him again, like, "Sir, we spoke."
Have you been called to court?
No, I mean, like, you're talking about that jury duty I got a while back. I mean,
I have been
I don't
called
think
to
so.
guide.
You have been called to guide.
I.
The king speaks in his court. There will be a guide. In the upper house, there you'll find. Do you walk the path between the stars?
Is this a question for us? I
He's
don't.
just staring at you guys.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I walk
What?
straight forward.
Oh,
And forward ye shall walk, hand in hand. A feaster from afar, the
Feaster
king above all. Black stars in Carcosa. The city comes out of night, and the guide travels to the upper house, where all will be as it was again. In Carcosa. He gets up onto the stage. And then there's a flash of movement, and you see that huge cloaked Yellow King shape again, like you saw during the play, where it seemed to come out of nowhere, holding that sword and the torch that only emits smoke. And he walks towards it, disappearing into the folds of the robe. The robe falls, and he's not there.
someone shut up that damn dog.
Well, boys, we
Art,
got a
art.
job to do.
What
The fuck was that, Felix?
We gotta find a tower.
Always back to his antics
a
again.
tower?
Uh-huh.
What is this normal? He just
What do you mean
talked
a
to that
tower?
man. He said shit about walking straight. Like,
He's very friendly with new people.
What do you mean?
what?
Hmm.
I hope you're writing all this shit down, Joseph.
No, it's dark. I can't write anything down.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Man, the people at the bank, they're gonna be upset.
The bank is gonna be fucking furious. I'm gonna be furious.
Oh, do we have any?
You can bank on that.
Right. That was weird though.
Mm-hmm.
Really kooky.
A little quirky, even.
The yellow robe is moving closer to the edge of the stage.
Hello?
Sorry, I cut out.
Oh. Is it moving towards the edge of the stage, like, towards us, or?
Yes,
How fast?
slowly.
I'm gonna start backing up slowly. A bit quickly, actually.
Gonna
Yeah.
go walk off to the side.
Bit quickly, while still looking at it. I'm tracking
Oh,
it.
doggy.
It reaches the edge of
Why
the
are you
stage.
down there?
Okay.
It spills over the edge of the stage.
Still towards us.
Okay, all right, let's get on
Gonna
here.
back up quicker.
Let's go.
A figure stands within it,
Oh, he's back.
and then trips and falls.
Oh,
Oh, what a clutch.
That's embarrassing.
And you see part of Talbot Estes' head poke out from underneath.
what do you mean part of?
Like
You just mean
part
like
of his
it's
head is
thick?
revealed.
Okay. What?
And he
What
staggers
the
to
hell
his
are you
feet
doing?
again and he says, "Where am I?
Oh, Mr. Estes,
Oh, who's there?
how did you get here?
What?
Why are you wearing that fancy get-up?
How did you get under the robe or the cloth?
What are you talking
man.
about?"
What'd you see before you came
It's super
here?
weird because when you saw it going across the floor, the stage, it was way too flat to the stage for there to have been a person there.
Hmm.
What did you see before you woke up right here, Estes?
I was having a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really, you too?
I was somewhere. There was this stone. It had fallen over, and I had to put it back right again. And it kept falling down, and I knew I had to keep it up right. And then I was in the mountains, and it was cold. It's snowy, and I saw a house or a building, but I felt it was a house, and I knew I had to go inside. That's all I remember. Am I in the theater or what?
You are.
Up
Yes,
here,
you are in
so, yeah.
the Scala.
How did I
Welcome.
get? I was at home.
Not really too sure ourselves here.
You know what we haven't done?
What?
We haven't seen if we could still get out of here. Why don't you come with us, Estes? We're gonna try and get you out of
I
here.
found something. I found something.
You found?
Okay.
What is it?
What is
I
it?
remember you yelling something at me.
Hmm?
You wanted the script,
Yes. Do you have one?
but I found it.
Oh.
Oh, really?
And he reaches among his pockets and he pulls out a script.
Is it actually a script?
It appears to be. It's pretty dense. It says Carcosa or the Queen and the Stranger on the front with Talbot Estes' name.
Just be
Oh.
extremely fucking careful reading that.
I am walking down towards him to
found
go
it.
get it. Oh, thank you.
I grab Joseph by the shoulders and I look him dead in the fucking eyes. Just be extremely
What?
fucking careful
The
reading that.
script. The script.
Joseph. I grab his little cheeks. Joseph. Listen. Be careful reading that script.
Careful how?
I mean, I don't know. Just,
Like, don't get a paper cut?
I mean, yeah, I guess that as
Don't
well.
focus,
But
don't
okay.
focus too much on the words, you know?
yeah, don't think. Just like skim it. Just skim it.
What do you mean?
Just.
The words are the most important part. They're key words.
I mean, you can
Key
read it
words.
again later. I guess if you
Repeat
want,
it.
just skim it
Repeat
the first
in a
time.
circuit.
You know what? No,
It's
all right, hand it here,
powerful.
hand it here. Let me fucking read it.
Circuitous.
Let me read the damn script. Give me the script.
What?
Let me read it. I'll read it, and then you can read it. Okay? We'll
I
take
want
turns.
to read it.
You can after I do.
I want to. I know plays, okay? More than you.
Probably, but
I would understand it better.
Joseph, I'm doing this for your health.
No, I want to read it. Anyway, we need to go get it.
Okay, fine.
I start walking down towards Mr. Estes.
He walks over and hands it to you.
Is he naked? Is he clothed? He's clothed, right?
He's wearing like just
He's
casual clothes.
Okay.
He's just
One
fully
shirt.
dude.
Where
Huh.
did he find it?
Where? Yeah, actually, where did he get it?
Where did I find it?
Yeah.
On the shores of the Lake of Holly, of course.
Oh, that's right. Your tall tale about the depths of your. Still sticking to that.
When he
How
says
did you
that,
get there?
William like
How did
coughs
you get to the lake?
extremely loudly.
How do I get to the lake? Well, you'll have to talk to Roby about that.
Who?
You'll see.
What do you mean?
Where'd the sword?
You hear the trumpets?
Do we?
Right
I hear
now?
a beeping sound.
They're playing now, and they herald the arrival of the king. Oh, excuse me, I gotta go. And he just walks past you guys.
What? Where are you going,
He just keeps walking.
Mr. Estes?
Uh,
I start walking toward.
Estes.
I start trying to catch up to him.
He just keeps walking.
I'm really worried about the whole what happened last time.
I jog up to him and I'm like, "Where are
Wait,
you
what do you
going?
mean,
What
what
about
happened last
the? How did you get the script? How is this the only copy? Where are the others?"
He turns to you, and he grabs you by the shoulders, and he looks dead in
Hey,
your
you can't do
eyes
that. Only I
with an
can.
extremely serious look on his face. And he says,
That's my shtick.
I'm going home.
What? Just to your house?
I'm going home. And then he
God
lets
damn it.
go, and he walks to
Wait,
the front door.
Sir, may I have your hat?
He doesn't have his hat with him.
Damn it!
He opens the door, and he departs.
I keep the door open behind him and I look out, or if I'm just, is he just walking away?
Yeah.
Like not on the street. It just
Not on the street, on the sidewalk.
okay. That's what I'm worried
That's
about.
pretty much. I was waiting to see if he gets hit by a truck.
I'm going home.
Wow.
I'm gonna catch a rat.
He's gonna catch.
Wait for
one.
me, Casilda! Woo!
Yeah. Is the crowd still outside?
God damn it! I'm trying to fucking.
It looks like the crowd has dispersed. There is looks like everything has been cleaned up already. Looks like probably an ambulance came or something.
Wait, did we get everything from inside the theater?
I don't know.
Did you give us a completion rate? What is it? 100%?
Yeah, like
Shut up.
how many collectibles?
Shut
are
up,
in
that's
this-
not what
check
I was
your-
asking.
check
That's
your-
not what I
check
was
your mini-map.
asking.
Check your
Oh,
mini-map and
shit.
see if it says all clues found.
Fuck you guys.
Did I put on the VR glasses too
Oh,
long? Do
boy.
I have a migraine?
I heard the little ding. Yeah, we got them all.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
show you a fucking clue
Phew.
now.
What about the secret
I
items?
turned it
though?
off
Like,
in the options.
What the fuck, Nick? But it sounded so nice.
But it's for cowards.
I get it, but come on.
So,
I look at the first page of the script. It's
Okay.
just the title.
the first page is just the title.
Okay. I put it in my bag for later.
Okay.
I'm not gonna read it in a bad death place.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, I guess we got what we came for.
I mean, I think we should continue looking around, see what else is in here.
Oh, okay.
What? So this then?
All right.
Oh, the
I guess
cops
we'll
are
do-
here.
All right.
Damn it.
Everybody runs away as fast as possible as the cops
the-
move in.
It's
He's gonna
the
beat me up and throw me in the popper, the slopper. I don't know.
What did I fucking tell you? Running.
Yeah, I kick up a cloud of cartoon dust and he coughs and wheezes.
He's about to throw us in the pop lock and drop it. We gotta go.
Did I fucking stutter?
Yes.
I don't believe I'm dead.
I can't understand your outrageous accent.
Oh my
I
god.
can't believe what you're telling me. Like, I really can't.
Your
what are you
outrageous
saying?
accent.
I cannot understand.
Oh.
Wait, pee pee.
It's way too fucking late. I should go to bed.
Yeah, I need to get dinner
All
sometime.
right, so
As you
I
guys
assume-
head back to your townhouse or whatever it is that you choose to do after exiting La Scala. Or the Scala, not La Scala. La Scala's gone. With
Ellie.
some
La.
disturbing revelations,
Lay.
Yes.
some strange cryptic messages, and references to the king's arrival. We're gonna end that Call of Cthulhu, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the first session of Tatters of the King.
Oh boy, I always did want to see the king.
Did I
It's
mention
good to be the
Hastura's
king.
my favorite?
Yeah, multiple times.
I really like Hastura.
The good thing is I know nothing about it, so all this is gonna be new shit to me.
This is my
Oh
shit.
buddy.
I had
I-
reading this before when I got around
I
to it.
own
Oh, good.
a... I
There is a
own-
king at this time.
I own a second edition version of the Robert W. Chambers' The Yellow King, the book that inspired Lovecraft's writings about it, and it's really dope and very old, and I'm scared to open it sometimes. But I have it.
It makes noises at me. It terrifies me.
No, it's just really old.
That's gonna
It's cool.
fall apart.
It's the one with the cool cover.
Nice.
Is the recording over?
The cool one, not the lame one.
Oh, I want to find it.
Wait, did you end the recording?
Yeah.
Wait,
Nick.
wait.
Oh my fucking god.
Fortnite.
All this is gonna be in, and then everybody's gonna be like, well, these guys are fucking idiots. Again.
End the
This
fucking
Just end the damn recording.
Did you end the recording?
Okay, I'm gonna end the recording.
Oh my
Goodbye!
God.
Thank you.
Good.